Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Today we bring you more coverage from the 23-24 WSL season as Arsenal host Aston Villa at the Emirates. Should be a really exciting one today. Two sides who we expect to be fighting for European competition this season. However, neither side has managed to get a win in the opening two games of the season, so should be a really interesting game today. See who can crack their first victory. It's at the Emirates, so should be a packed out crowd. I'm joined by Harry as always. Harry, Villa fan, you excited for today, or are you somewhat nervous?
No, I'm pretty excited. I think, especially from a neutral point of view, but I mean, I guess a Villa point of view as well. But this should be a really good game, and I think it is actually made better by the situation both sides find themselves in. After the first two games of the season. So I think it's going to mean a lot more. It's a much bigger game than we anticipated, with obviously Arsenal only taking 1 point and Villa taking absolutely nothing. So both teams need a win. It'd be a big win if they can get it. I mean, I think they'll take whatever they can get from today. But as you say, great to be at the Emirates, strong crowd, should be a strong game.
I think that both sides need to not be too desperate, because I think we saw at the end of the United match that Arsenal were really desperate in there, pumping the ball long, trying to force it. They've got to be patient today, and they've got to try and break down Villa well. We saw United struggle with breaking down Villa in the opening day of the season, and actually I think without that red card, Villa probably would have held on. So that does show that Villa defensively are very solid, despite the fact they've just lost to Liverpool, who you could argue are one of the less strong teams.
That was a really weird one, because that Liverpool game, Villa were 10 times behind Liverpool for the whole game.
Yeah.
It was all Liverpool.
Maybe Liverpool are all conquering, Leicester would be if they could beat United.
They're absolutely flying. Liverpool on later against their Merseyside rivals, Everton. They're absolutely flying.
That'll be a game as well.
But I mean, I know United are obviously drawing, but a win today puts both these sides back where they can't, not where they want to be, but it puts them, it means they keep up. A loss today would be a big loss.
Yeah, I think watching Chelsea City last Sunday, I think we were saying, both sides have dropped points. They're going to lose out to their competition, but their competition are throwing away points left, right, and centre. Arsenal so far 1 point from the opening two games. If they lose today, they'll be 6 points behind Chelsea already, and that is quite surmountable, I would say. And then you've got United who are drawing today. They drew with Arsenal, so they'd be on 5 points. I think it makes it. I think that definitely helps out Chelsea and City, who both dropped points last Sunday, and definitely lessens the lost points. I mean,
but it makes a lot of sense that both managers have made a lot of changes from the first two from the teams that played the first two games.
Yeah, we'll get into lineups in just a second then. Firstly, Mr. Fresh, and welcome back to the stream. It's been a very long while, my friend. Already dropping a prediction in there. We'll get into that in about 5 minutes' time. Also, just an update for that Manchester City game. It is 4-0 City after 45 minutes. We're not quite at the half yet.
That is crazy.
Jill Ward has her second of the game. Alexandru got the second, and Shaw had her first goal of the season to get the third. So they've started very well in that first half against Bristol City.
It's going to be a tough season.
Yeah, it's showing that away already, isn't it? But yeah, so the lineups for today, as we mentioned, we are of course at the Emirates, and the home side are Arsenal. In between the six, it's Zinsberger. Interestingly, back in the fold then after being replaced for the United game. Do you think that if they have Zinsberger against United, they win that game?
I think
because D'Angelo made a big error.
She does not make that error, and in all honesty, that cost them the game. And I even think for the second goal, could have done more on the goalkeeping aspect. And I think Zinsberger will just give them a bit of stability. If not, gives the rest of the team a bit of confidence that they can rely on their goalkeeper. Yeah.
And so they line up in, what we expect to look like a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-1-2, similar to what England played at the World Cup, a system which Rousseau flourished in. Looking at the team then, it's Wooben Moy, Ilestedt and Catley in the back three. Interesting to see Catley move back and Wooben Moy brought in today then. So two changes really to that back line. Across the four, we have Maritz, Little, Valti and Kate McCabe. Kate McCabe back into the side. The others all keeping their places. Then we've got Frida Bannon playing in that 8 role that we know she can really excel in, or that 10 role. And then you've got Alessia Russo and Caitlin Ford leading the line. A very strong partnership. Very interesting to see Stina Blackstenius bench though. Do you think that's the right call, or do you think that potentially that's a mistake from Eidevall?
I don't really. It's a weird one from Eidevall. He's kind of going back to what he knows with a mix of uncertainty in there. I think. I look at the back three. I think to bring Wooben Moy is the right decision, because every other centre half that has played in the back three has done poorly.
Well, that's harsh.
I think I'm surprised Eilish's still in there. I think she had a terrible game against United.
Who would you have put in the midfield?
Oh, I honestly don't know because I don't think they've all been that great.
You've got BT, Cadena both benched today.
That makes sense
interesting.
to me. Yeah.
You don't have any other options really. You couldn't take out Eilish and bench those two as well. You'd have no defenders on the pitch. I mean,
Maybe don't.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Looking at the opposition then, Aston Villa, they line up in, well, we're not entirely sure what the formation is, but we'll work that out as the game kicks off. We do know that Van Domselaar is between the sticks there, that we can be certain of.
She had two very interesting games. Really good against United, Hannah Howler against Liverpool.
Then they've named 3 centre-halves, a right-back and a left-back. Now, we could see Causey push into midfield, but that would be weird to see.
Yeah.
You would expect that Mailing will be on the right, Pacheco on the left, no matter what happens. Pacheco could be pushed further forwards, but I would be surprised to see that happen. Then you've got Turner and Patton to fit in as well. So we think it will probably look like a 3-back of Patton, Corsi, Turner, with Mailing and Pacheco as the wing-backs. Then a pivot of Parker and Staniforth, and then Blindkilder on the right, McGill on the left, and then leading the line, Rachel Daly. But it's really up for interpretation. Villa, It's an interesting lineup. I guess we could see Pacheco pushed into left wing, and McGill in attacking midfield. Is that something we could see?
It looks like Carla Ward's gone for a bit of a variation.
Wait, I would expect to see McGill through the middle rather than off the left.
But then where does Daly go?
Not just off Daly.
Yeah, that's right.
But it could look a 43-1-4-4-2.
It could be anything today. I think Carla Ward just wants to see something different from her team because in the first 2 games, it really has not been good enough.
Yeah, fair enough. And we have got a 5th goal in the Manchester City game, of course, coming courtesy of the home side, and it's Khadija Shaw's 2nd of the season.
That's a great way to respond. Obviously, bit of a controversial one against Chelsea. Couldn't get the 3 points across the line, but to respond to be 5-0 up at half time in your next game is very good.
Yeah,
and I think it is all about the response for both of these sides as well. Tough starts to the season, need points. And I think especially for Aston Villa, coming away to the Emirates it's not going to be easy.
Yeah,
it really
100%. 100%. We know the atmosphere that is created here at the Emirates. Arsenal do tend to sell out all of the bottom tier and then a lot of the rest of the stadium. We can already see that there's actually seats in the upper tier that have been sold. So they've definitely sold a fair chunk of their allocation to the Arsenal, and it's brilliant to see the support for the women's game growing and growing here. I think the Emirates and Arsenal has been a real shining light on that because Chelsea don't tend to sell out the bridge mainly because they seem to put the tickets a little high, I would say. But Arsenal have priced it perfectly, and that's why they're getting such a crowd today. Do you think having that crowd could make the difference, or is that actually a negative and actually more pressure?
No, I think it's good. It's because you look at the other teams, they'll be when Arsenal go away, they'll be going away to a couple thousand people. Aston Villa turning up here, we're looking at tens of thousands.
Yeah,
and I think that will make a big difference for Aston Villa. It will be nervy because that there aren't many people in this stadium that are rooting for you.
No, obviously Aston Villa will have an away allocation, and actually their away allocation isn't going to be too far off what their usual home ground is. So they're going to have a fair few fans in there today as well. But as you say, it's going to be overwhelmingly Arsenal support. I do just wonder though, that does obviously play a part in it. Could Arsenal be feeling that pressure? They're already struggling and now they've got to try and perform at the Emirates in front of a lot of people. It's a big game for Arsenal today. They've got a lot to prove. They're already out of Europe. I feel that it's not been a very good start to the season for Arsenal. If they don't sort it out quickly, they're going to find themselves well off Chelsea, well off Manchester City, and potentially even well off Manchester United, who haven't started the season well, to be fair. Right.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are not where they want to be. They're going to need to get back in it today, and they're going to look to their star players. Arsenal, they'll want to see Russo get a goal today. They need to see her start firing. I think they need to, bringing Manham in, can also cause problems. I think she's a very good player. Kim Little had a good game against United. She could be a difference maker. For Arsenal, obviously both teams will have exactly the same records after this. They'll play the same 3 teams, Liverpool, United, and then each other. But so I think this is a big result because they've both played difficult sides.
Yeah,
but it doesn't get much easier.
No, this is going to be a very difficult game for both sides. It should be a really close one. By the way, the Arsenal side, at least on BBC, looks like a 4-3-3, which does make more sense. Kate McKay playing as the left winger, and then having a flat back 4, which is a difference from what they've used in the first 2 games. So a big change that from Eidevall if that is what they actually do. So yeah, interesting. 15 votes then already in the poll and chat. Thank you guys so much. It is so far 87% voting for Arsenal. So an overwhelming majority thinking Arsenal win today. Then 12% going for Aston Villa. Nobody voting for a draw yet. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff, Harry. Shall we get into some predictions? I'm loving to see predictions already coming in chat as well. Ryan Tune, welcome to the stream with a classic high full stop. Great to see you, Ryan. And yeah, if you want to get involved in the live chat, give your prediction and we'll run through ours now. Harry, what are you expecting?
I think it'll be a nervy first 10-15 minutes. Both teams won't want to give away anything, but I think Arsenal at home, they're going to turn up eventually. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal. I think they'll take the lead through Russo. She'll get her first goal in red, well, in Arsenal red. Then it'll be an equaliser from Blindkilde Brown, and then it'll be a winner late on from Kim Little.
Oh, I like it. I will say, I think Arsenal are going to be convincing today, and I think Eidevall will be a lot happy with the display. I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think while Villa have looked strong defensively, I think this Arsenal attack is way too good. I think we'll see a Katie McCabe goal. I think it'll be an Alessia Russo goal, and I will go for Beth Mead from the bench.
I mean, yeah,
you've got to be done, hasn't it?
We haven't spoken about it yet, but obviously Beth Mead returning to the squad for today's game would be great to see on the pitch. We also still await Cooney Cross's first start for Arsenal since her move, being the fourth or fifth most expensive player.
Yeah, I believe it's 4th, yeah.
So she's still waiting her start, but hopefully she'll get it eventually. If Arsenal keep playing the way they're playing, they might want to play someone else.
And Villa with a small bench today then, how do you think that will have an impact? Only 6 substitutes?
Yeah, it is quite small, but you've still got your Lemon, I can never say her name properly.
Lemons on the bench.
Yeah, still got your Agile Leon, who could, both players can come on and cause problems, but yeah, only 6 players is a bit of a weak bench.
Yeah. Laura Tippett, welcome to the stream. Where can I watch for free? Unfortunately, I'm not sure, Laura. We are watching on the BBC, so if you're in the UK, it is on BBC One now. If you outside the UK, I'm not sure, but you can watch along with us. We'll be providing commentary throughout today's game, so if you're unable to watch, then I guess we're an alright alternative. But yeah, not long then until kick-off now, a few minutes.
4-3 was a prediction, not a scoreline. I thought that was a scoreline prediction. I mean,
no.
If it was 3-4-3, that'd be a cracking
game. And Mr. Freshman going for 2-0 Arsenal. Could definitely see it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they want to get back on track today. No better place to do it at home at the Emirates, which is, to be fair, pretty full. Also,
Aston Villa's away kit. That's not unique to the women's side, is it? Because I've not seen that shirt before.
I don't think Aston Villa played away yet. I don't think I've seen Aston Villa in their away shirt at the men's team.
So I don't recognise that shirt.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
I didn't know whether maybe it was exclusive to the women's team, which would be nice, but I'm not sure. Anyway, captain's engaging in the coin toss now.
Very late coin toss.
And they're going to decide to switch ends. That means Daphne Van Domstel's got to run all the way back to her goal.
Smart captain there from Corty. Doesn't want to play into the sun first half.
Fair enough.
Try and hit.
Hope it
cameraman trying to run across as well.
Hope it buckets it down afterwards.
Starts thunderstorm lightning.
Why do the cameraman need to change sides? Does he need to get a shot of Arsenal?
Yeah,
Is that what he's trying to do here?
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, there will be a moment's silence for the deaths in Israel and, of course, Palestine. We're not going to get into the religious problems of it, but, simple as stand for peace.
Yeah. I mean, I'm loving these camera shots, by the way. Just of the crowd. It's very... Because I think you look at the bridge, like Stamford Bridge, Chelsea, Tottenham, there were a few holes. But the Emirates as a whole is pretty full.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not that many empty, especially in the lower tier. And I mean, to open up the top tier is brilliant to see. They'll be hoping they can turn that into some kind of home advantage.
It's a sort of success we've only really seen in very few domestic clubs. Yeah. Barcelona, one of the only. I mean, they sold out the Nou Camp.
That's mental.
That is incredible. But no other domestic side's really been able to replicate that sort of successful following. But Arsenal really do have a cult following here. It feels like a lot of the Arsenal fans do support both the men's and the women's team, which is fantastic to see. Yeah. And I wish more clubs had that same sort of mindset. But yeah. Right, moment silence observed then, and now we can get into the action.
Should be a good one. I think it will be close. Even if it's a big scoreline, it's one of those that I don't think the pattern of the play will resemble a big scoreline. But I mean, if you're Alessia Russo, you want to get a goal today.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You know, see, Rachel Day's already opened her account for this season. You know, yet again, brilliant scoring form.
Yeah. Villa have kick-off then. Rachel Daly from the centre. Once the referee is happy, we will get underway here at the Emirates. Everybody takes a knee and a stand against racism. The fans applaud. And now the referee's happy for us to get underway.
They just turn up in there.
Rachel Daly knocks it back. And we're started here at the Emirates for Arsenal versus Aston Villa in the third game week of the WSL season. Arsenal going long already here. Russo giving chase. And it's not dealt with well by Villa's defence. They do now manage to hack it clear. Leon can't get on that clearance.
Leon's on the bench.
Sorry, Lehman.
She's also on the bench.
Oh, he's on the right. That's what I mean.
If they brought it down on the bench and played Daly through, that's quality. I think the ref might have a word to say, though. I think, is it Blinker on the right or Blinker?
It's Blinker on the right, yeah.
But I mean, it's interesting to see both managers switch up systems for today's game.
Yeah, so it does look like a 5-back pretty much here for Villa.
It probably is. You know, they're going to park the bus, play for what they can.
Yeah.
Don't know what that was a free kick.
Sanaforth, Parker in the pivot. And then, yeah, pretty much a 5-back for Villa. You'd imagine Pacheco will push on. But
yeah, now it's actually just like 5-4-1. I mean, talk
but
about...
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Arsenal are a great attacking side.
Park the bus and find Rachel Daly.
Well, exactly. Then you can counter quickly. Catley playing over the top, and that's a good header away from.
We're going to see Catley. That's the thing. They know Catley's going to push up, so they need to drop back, and they know Moritz is going to push up. And they know Rachel Daly can take on two centre halves by herself. It's Rachel Daly.
Fullbacks probably won't push up as much today, obviously, because it's a 4-back, not a 3. But yeah, we will see. I mean, Catley in quite a high position here, and Arsenal slotting into a defensive.
It's just good when they turn over the ball. They're going to need Blindkilde and who's on the left now? McGill to really push on.
Oh, that's really good from Pacheco, but now she runs out of space to run into and gives it back to Corsi down the line. McGill holds it up well, plays it back inside. Pacheco doesn't get there though, and it's a good interception from Arsenal driving forwards now. Someone's lost a shin pad in there.
Actually, up on the shin.
And Katie McCabe is kicking off about it. It's not kicking off about it, but complaining about it.
And Arsenal, I think that's what Villa are going to do. They're going to force Arsenal back, not going to let them through.
Ruben Moy back now with Amanda Ilishted.
All of the players are in Villa's half, apart from Zinsberger.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
Runs up, just sits on the halfway line for a laugh. Catley, that's good down the line. McCabe.
Great movement from Caitlin Ford now.
Ford, isn't it? Not McCabe, I was going to say.
So it looks like, McCabe on the right-hand side, now on the ball. Here's Katie McCabe, takes a shot at goal, but it's a tame effort and an easy claim for Van Domstel.
She came on against United and proved that she's up for a fight. And that's probably
when isn't Katie McCabe up for a fight?
Yeah, that's the kind of player you want when you've had a tough start to the season. Someone to wear their heart on their sleeve and just, not flying to people, but work hard. That's a bit of a loose pass.
Rachel Daly does well, actually, to win it back. Coming on the right-hand side here, Villa, Blindkilde, fantastic movement from her, tries to find Daly, finds McGill though. This is good, Villa in a high area, but that's a great challenge. I believe it was Ruben Moy there stepping in with the tackle. Speaking of stepping in, yeah. Here's Catley now, and Arsenal can just take the tempo out of the game for a moment. Just restore us to a little bit of calm and just get in possession for a moment. That was a tame pass again, Stanforth, though. A little over-eager with the tackle and does catch. Is that... I can't remember. Valti, sorry.
Yeah.
In the Arsenal midfield.
Yeah, just letting them know she's there early. I mean, the ball actually... that didn't know any of the ball.
It felt like she didn't need to do that. It felt like the ball was there for winning without having to go through the
let it roll across her body, so she could have nicked it in between her legs. Instead, she tried to fly into her.
I don't think Sanaforth saw that coming.
No.
Zinsberger.
Because if Valti stands on the ball there, she wins the ball back, Daly strong goal.
Yeah.
But it was very, very smart play.
Ruben Moy here now is Catley. Plays it down the line. Ford does really well to keep that in play. Through the legs of the defender, Caitlin Ford, and it's been pulled back.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was for the foul
I mean,
in there.
that's a let off for Mailing because if not, she'd have been booked.
Yeah, 100%. Just having to pull down Caitlin Ford to stop her breaking away.
I think it shows what Villa's game plan. Sit in the 5-4-1, and that is what we're looking at. We're looking at 4 fouls inside 4 minutes.
Impressive numbers.
Yeah,
They're good.
Foul a minute, that's right.
Win back from Arsenal here on the overlap now. Ball in from McCabe, but it's blocked away.
You know, it is going to be a very stop-start game, and that's what Aston Villa want. They don't want to let Arsenal get into a rhythm.
Moritz with the throw-in.
You look what United did last week. They didn't let Arsenal settle, and it worked. They got a point.
Arsenal playing very aggressive in this game. Russo, Moritz, both fullbacks high up the pitch.
I think Daly gets the ball, and she's only got to beat one. If she nicks it off one centre-half, she's only got to beat the other one.
Ruben Moy. Equally, Catley and Moritz very fit. They'll be able to get back quite quickly. Caitlin Ford. Fantastic turn from Ford, but she's actually ran herself into trouble there. Blindkilde trying to win it back, but it's fallen back into possession of Arsenal. Catley, here's Ruben Moy, plays it inside. Now Valti has options around her, goes back to Ruben Moy. And Arsenal again, they look very good in possession, Arsenal. We saw this in the United game, how they are very good on the ball. It's just that they don't know how to transition. No. They don't know how to go from this defensive area where they've got great possession numbers to actually creating a chance. And we're seeing it again here. They're just being dealt with easily. Well, not easily, but Aston Villa knowing exactly what they've got to do to stop them. And a good interception there from Villa. And now they can try and attack.
That's a loose pass.
Pass to Mailing, though, is overhit. And not on target. So many issues.
And now Zinsberger back in net. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, if D'Angelo doesn't make that mistake, does D'Angelo stay in net for today?
Maybe.
Potentially so, but she did make that mistake, and I think it's right therefore that she's benched.
Rachel Daly showing on her skill, just hassling Catley to force to put the ball out of play.
United and Leicester, by the way, a minute away from that game ending a draw. Not a great result for.
This is what Arsenal got to do here. They've got to drag Villa out and then hit them fast. But
Kim Little giving chase here, an aggressive press. Unfortunately, she didn't really have anyone else joining her up there, so they've just passed it past her.
Russo kind of stood there and watched her run.
Yeah, it is Patton. Nice turn.
That's brilliant.
It's stand up. I can't remember the numbers.
I think so.
Well, one back. I thought that was 6. I might be wrong.
It might be.
Arsenal in possession here is Valti. Very fluid as well, Arsenal. A lot of players coming up in weird areas. Ball out wide now from Little into Moritz. And now here's Illestead. Ruben Moy. Illestead again. I think it's weird we didn't see more from Ruben Moy in the Euros. Not Euros, sorry, World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, St. Williamson was out. We had...
Jess Carter came in, at left back, and then Bright and Greenwood.
It was Bright, Greenwood and Carter.
Could we have seen Ruben Moy start?
I think we definitely could have. It was interesting. We did kind of stick at the same 11, more or less.
Nice, this from Villa. Ball through from Parker, but it's a good challenge that from Kim Little.
Yeah, the run was made, and she'd played the ball when the run was made. It had reached it, but just took too long, and then tried to force it through. It was never going to work.
Yeah. Now here is Zinsberger. Under pressure from Moritz here from Pacheco, and then it's won back by the centre half, Corsi. Fighting in midfield, Aston Villa. One back now, here's Parker, moves it out wide, Blindkilde. She has Mailing, who she uses. Now it's back with Patton. She knocks it all the way back to Van Domselaar. But Arsenal doing a good job at the moment of not really giving Villa anything to work with. The Villa haven't really been able to come forward, haven't really been able to stay in possession for long.
Yeah, I mean, as much as Villa will have to let Arsenal have the ball, they'll want to see some of it.
Yeah.
Just not that way to score.
Indeed.
I mean, right now, Corsi and Van Domselaar are playing their own little game.
Yeah, Arsenal definitely heavy favourites for this, though, as chat demonstrates. 94% of you guys in chat saying that Arsenal will win. Yeah, very. And then 6% going for Aston Villa. Nobody thinks this game will be a draw. Daly. And I think she's, well, not a foul actually on Rachel Daly. Russo, Ford. Nice drive inside from Caitlin Ford, but it's not come to anything. Here is Blinds killed her again, just about keeping the ball in play. Mailing, forced back to Van Domselaar, and now Villa can get back into possession and build out from the back once more.
I think Van Domselaar's had the most touches of any Villa player.
Yeah, it seems that way. Van Domselaar gives it to Corsi. Staniforth, nice turn, but she's lost possession. Ford tries to play the ball through, but it ends up back with Villa. Patton. And the header flicked on from Daly, but it's not really gone anywhere there. Blindskilde giving it chase.
Villa always do have that option with Rachel Daly. You can just pump it long and try and let her win the header.
Yeah.
As well, let's be fair.
Yeah, Villa alternating between what looks like a 5-4-1 out of possession and then more of a 3-4-3 when they're in possession. Yeah. So an interesting system so far.
Now it's like a 5-3-2.
No, there's two up front, yeah. Who knows what Villa are doing?
It could be fair.
Yeah, McGill.
See McGill play through the middle.
Pacheco out on the left, potentially a 4-4-2 then. Who knows?
Blinker just tucks in.
Fascinating system. But yeah.
Carla Ward trying something different.
Moritz. Arsenal now trying to make something happen from the edge of the box. Manham gives it to McCabe. McCabe now back inside. Nice turn from Valti. She finds Catley opening up the play a little bit more. Arsenal now wider still as she finds Caitlin Ford. Ford looking dangerous with possession. Tries to cross it into the box and it's on the keeper.
Oh, wow.
Spilt by Van Domselaar but cleared away by Turner.
That's a let-off and that is a mistake you don't usually see from Daphne Van Domselaar. I thought when this ball, the ball shouldn't come in. Mailing should not let that. Don't see if she gets something on it. You don't usually expect Van Domselaar to let that through.
No. And ball in again from Ford, but this one's a little easier to deal with. Pacheco poking it towards McGill. McGill now keen to take on Moritz. She draws the foul, but she's going to keep going here.
There's no foul there.
But they're in it again. Clipped once more, and that will be pulled back for an Aston Villa free kick.
That, just using her pace to draw the foul. But yeah, not very error prone is Van Domselaar there, but kind of didn't manage to
play this cross well. Yeah. It was actually lower than she thought it would.
Like this, like Pacheco, like smacking her own net. Obviously smashed out.
Thankfully, I was going to say thank you for Villa. She didn't choose to just smash it in her own net.
Camera angle looked deceiving, but bit of a shaky start for Villa there. But I did say, first 10-15 minutes would be pretty nervy. So it's a big game. It's a big crowd. It's going to take some time for both teams to settle in.
Staniforth players all around her goes back to Pacheco.
She has absolutely nowhere to go. And then it's foul by kicking the cat.
She's either won a throw or a foul. I think it's a throw. She's now being forced to go back a little, though, as she's a little bit ambitious with where she thinks the throw is. But Beth Mead already warming up. Bring her on now. Russo. It's won the ball high up the pitch here, Arsenal, and they've got numbers. Valti. Here's Catley. It's got to go quicker. Villa have already managed to recover everyone back. Valti. Kim Little wants to move the ball out wide but can't. Forced backwards. And this is the problem at the moment. Problem for Arsenal is that they can't move the ball forwards very well. Like they won it there in Villa's half. Almost in Villa's third, you could say. And they've ended up in this same situation of just passing it around while Villa sit in a 5-4-1. Yeah. McCabe. Little. Tries to lift over the top. Ford back into the box. Russo tries to get the flick on. Cleared away by Staniforth.
So far, both sides kind of watching each other pass the ball around.
Yeah.
Difference is Villa are doing it passing it in the penalty area. Arsenal passing it on the edge of Villa.
Ruben Moy. Russo flicks it round the corner. Frida Manham has Ford up with her. She tries to spin the defender there, Manham, but hasn't come off. That's on a corner.
It's winter season when footballers are wearing gloves. Frida Manham. Look, yeah. Opting for a short sleeve shirt with gloves. Interesting combination. Not quite the way you'd expect.
Do you think as a Norwegian would be used to it?
Him.
And now she's showing she's a Norwegian now. Ball in, and there's a bundle over in the box, but I think
I don't know what that was about.
Villa let that roll out for a goal kick.
And Arsenal just pleading their case. Not quite sure who was in the bundle. It's Wooben. No, it wasn't. It was Valti, and there was a bit of a. Yeah, it's a 50-50. They had their hands on each other. I think actually it's the Villa defender trips over another player, and then because she's holding, Valti brings her down with her.
Yeah.
It was a messy one there. Ref got no problem with it at all.
Here is Turner. Finds Pacheco. Pacheco into McGill. McGill, strong challenge from behind from Moritz. And now Arsenal in possession. Katie McCabe has looked Arsenal's most dangerous player so far, you would say.
Yeah.
Valti, that's a cracking ball. Can Moritz get there? She can, but that's a ball that won't trouble anything. Lost possession of the box now. Yeah. Arsenal, can they make something happen?
That's it.
Little on the edge. Throw McCabe. She takes another shot. It's blocked wide. Van Domselaar stops it from going through a corner.
Really good goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But in the first one, when Moritz keeps it in, Ford and Russo both make the same brilliant switch of the play from Valti.
Surely you've got to realise that even if she gets there, it's going to be a very short ball. She's not going to be whipping it towards you.
It back.
The back post.
And then we know McCabe can hit him from the edge, and she had a decent go that was eventually blocked.
She had about 3 different shots that were blocked in there. Wooben Moy. Valti. Wooben Moy.
You can tell Arsenal settling into this game.
Yeah, well, we say that as they're getting pressed hard.
One.
Now it's with Valti. Moves now wide. Catley.
Really good. I think it's probably watching the first 2 Arsenal games. I think it's probably the best one that Valti's played.
A shocking pass from Valti. Villa win it back, but then the pass from Blinskilder inside to Daly also lacks a bit of venom, and it's won back by Arsenal. Ford.
Let off there for Valti, but apart from that, I think she's had a really good game. And 15-minute mark, she's played really well.
This is a good player. This is a very good player, Valti.
She's probably the one in there that is going to relink.
Tends to be the more defensive one. Tends to be the player that's going to move the ball sideways, get the strong tackles in, not the creative one, and then we've just seen there her ability to ping that ball over the top if needed.
And the side foul. He's having a chat with AD, who's got he's got a tactics board out, and those two are discussing a few things. That's loose though from Villa, but Corsi has done brilliant. Actually, I thought if she was smashing out a play, but she wasn't. She found a diagonal pass to McGill, who couldn't bring it down, and now ball is back with Zinsberger. Story of art.
And now Arsenal look to build out once more. Wooben Moy.
And still Wooben
ahead of her. Now Catley tries to play into Ford, but Ford just making the other run to the pass. Catley went one way, she went the other. Catley.
That final pass of both teams just not coming off at the moment.
Valti. Now it's Kim Little. But it feels like there's a disjointedness about both sides really. Potentially the consequence of a lot of transfers over the summer, but neither side really feels like it's clicked yet. That's a good well won corner there from Alessia Russo.
Good defendant from Aston Villa. And again, another corner to defend for the away side. It has been a bit, it's kind of, the pattern of the game is pretty evident. It's going to be mostly Arsenal. That's McCabe running in. Is that a penalty? The crowd want one. Ref said absolutely not. And it is out for
I think that's a goal kick, yeah.
Don't think it was a penalty. Nothing in that, really.
We'll have a look now if there's a replay.
Here we go. McCabe cutting in. No. I think she gets that one right.
It's weird, it's clumsy, but it's not a penalty.
No. Don't think that would have been given even with VAR in.
No.
Katie McCabe wasn't too bothered. I think it was more the crowd and the other players in the box.
Van Domselaar. Corsi. Van Domselaar. Now here it is with Patton mailing down the line. Oh, sorry, here's mailing. Ford gets past mailing. Can she put the ball into the box? No, it's blocked. And now Blinskilder will look to break. Tries to play it to Daly, but the pass has too much on it.
It's that pass to Daly that isn't coming off of Villa, and that's the pass that will get them in the game. Because if Daly can hold it up, they can get numbers forward.
They needed Daly's feet, not ahead of her. Little. McCabe. Thought she might just stick it into the box from there. Kim Little tries to feed through Moritz, but Aston Villa win back possession. That's fantastic and very confident on the edge of the box, inside their own area.
Yeah.
There. Villa able to play out. Ruben Moy could go wide here, but instead chooses to go back across to Leah Williamson. Not Leah Williamson, Amanda Illerstedt. Don't know where I've got that from. She's not been fit for months.
But 20 minutes in, Arsenal just have to be patient because they know at this rate the goal's going to come eventually.
How big a miss, though, is Williamson?
I think it's a big one. You look, Arsenal shipping, 3 goals in 2 games. I thought she was
offside.
I was going to say, Catley definitely could have got there. But the
Just didn't fancy it.
No, got bored. But another chance for Villa, and the lineswoman has got to do her shoelace. It's not.
No.
Mars on.
She's on. It's not Mars on, but she's on.
Yeah, of course, Mars. I'm sure on different pitch.
No, but it's not as. There's very. It's tight, but I think she's on.
Yeah. And also, very hard to pitch. Excuse me.
Smashing it long. Looking for anyone, really.
Again,
nothing's coming off of
It's
Villa
still
so
not
far.
finding Daly, and that's
It's
the problem.
messy from Corsi. Just a game of headers at the moment. Someone needs to bring it down.
Still alive, still in the air, and it's eventually brought down and given a free kick to Aston Villa. Not quite sure who it
Another
was.
messy few moments there, really. The game's been a little bit clumsy at times.
Ref's just taking none of it. Thinks that.
But the Poland chat's starting to open up a little bit then. 88% think Arsenal win now, down from 96% it was at the start of the game. Then it's 10% Aston Villa and 2% going for the
Star
draw.
thinks there's going to be a draw out there.
Yeah. Well, thanks to the 2% of you.
Yeah. This is good
That
from
is
Villa.
one person.
Mailing,
Ball in, it's
Didn't
blocked.
have enough on it. You got right through Daly, put it in the air.
Ford, Russo. I think this is the first time I've said Alessia Russo's name today.
Yeah.
Not really been involved.
No.
And a burst down the left-hand side there, halted, and she's forced back to Catley.
Same with Daly and Russo. That final ball is just not getting into them.
No. Illerstedt. Zinsberger. Needs options.
And then we have got 2 of the top strikers in the WSL on this pitch.
Yeah.
2 very world-class strikers.
Alessia Russo and Rachel Daly.
I think one plays left back for her country. Mostly because the other one plays up front for her country.
Caitlin Ford trying to play over the top.
Just not coming off for either side.
Russo, though, does really well to win that back. And now Valti in possession. And that's definitely a foul
And we can see
from a
first card
mixture of
again.
Alessia
Yes, we
Russo
are.
and Caitlin Ford. So I don't know who will be booked for this.
Parker just drawing the foul. And it's going to chat with McMahon.
Yeah. None of the players are named.
Who was, of course, it was Manu who came
Not Speedy Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, not
across.
Alessia Russo.
Yeah. Catley can't get away with that one there. It was a 50-50 foul. Half it was done by Manu, half it was done by Catley. And Villa have another chance to try and find... Oh, no, they're going to go short.
Yeah, if you both do half a foul, can they not award a yellow?
Oh, you should both get booked, and that's a loss. Massive loss.
Yeah, double the pain. Van Domsela. Here is Corsi. Moves out wide. Pacheco. Tries to go down the line, but hasn't quite come off. But after that exchange, Villa come away with possession. Staniforth. Ball played forwards by Patton. Mailing plays it forward. Hasn't quite come off. But she's won it back high up the pitch here, Mailing. Daly takes it into a strike. Needs to see Pacheco in Acres. Flicked on well.
Oh, I thought it was
By McGill, and Little gets there and it's out for a corner.
I don't think Little needs to smash that out.
Daly's got to switch the play there for me.
Yeah.
You've got Pacheco, who should be screaming for the ball in absolute acres on that left-hand side. Daly's just got to switch the play and make something happen there. But a little bit too slow, a little bit too lethargic, but positive signs for Aston Villa.
I thought that flick on would reach her, and then here just...
Smart from McGill.
I don't think
Little just panicking,
Yeah,
really.
Zinsberger was coming.
Now there's conceded a corner and a chance for Villa to get
Unnecessary.
a goal against the run of play.
corner.
And it's a ball in.
great,
It's headed on. I'm not quite sure it is Pacheco. Pacheco for Aston Villa. Arsenal 0, Villa 1. The Emirates falls to silence as Carla Ward's set-piece routine pays off. Arsenal 0, Villa 1.
I mean, brilliant.
This was not in the script, was it? We did not see this one coming.
I mean, we said there it was an unnecessary corner for Kim Little to give away.
And Arsenal trying to regroup
They
here.
having a whole team talk. The whole 11 done a little huddle.
As Pacheco heads home.
We said it was an. I mean, it's against our play massively. First 23 minutes have been all Arsenal, and it only hit the 24th minute for Villa to hit the front.
Question what Kim Little was doing there, conceding the corner.
Zinsberger was coming out to get it.
Cracking ball in.
I mean, how Pacheco's unmarked, I don't know.
Staniforth?
And she's unmarked for that. Everyone runs away from her. Pacheco stands still and watches as the rest of the Arsenal defence just runs away
because they grouped together there, Villa, and then ran out. And so everyone else was focused on the players that were running away and trying to mark them, and not on Pacheco, who stood still.
Carlos
set piece routine played to perfection.
Villa's set piece coaches, they are buzzing right now because they're getting a nice little bonus if Villa can get its win across the line.
And that is Mayumi Pacheco's second ever goal for Aston Villa.
But now Arsenal got to rethink, because they were happy to play patient while the game was 0-0, wait until they had an opportunity. But now Villa are 1-0 up and they're looking to make it 2.
Playing with confidence. Daly moves it out wide. McGill, she's going to be hard strapped to get there, but she has got there. Lena McGill, ball in.
Great knock.
And it's headed away. Okay.
Yeah, I'd expect a big call of keepers there from Zinsberger, and maybe this whole goalkeeper rotation means that Arsenal just aren't trusting their goalkeepers.
Maybe so.
Why not?
Parker. Daly! And it's a good claim from Zinsberger.
He couldn't get too much power behind that.
I thought she might kick it long there, just get the pressure off them for a moment.
But you feel like, what Kim Little giving away a corner there, it feels like either she's done it no matter what, or Zinsberger hasn't, Zinsberger is a confident keeper coming out screaming at that. And, rather than watching our central midfielder just boot out for a corner.
There's just a little bit of panic in that situation, ball coming over the top, but needs a cool, calm head, remain relaxed and deal with that ball appropriately.
Sometimes giving away a corner is a great thing. You stop an attack, but in situations like that, it's quite costly. And now I think it is going to rethink, because Arsenal can't be patient. They'll want 2 goals in this.
I think they've got to be patient.
Yeah,
There's still 63 minutes.
If the next 18,
Russo.
if it doesn't work for the next 18, they've got 45 minutes to find 2 goals.
Yeah.
And at this rate, Villa look up for this. So any chance they get, if Rachel Day's through on goal, or whether it's Blinkilder running down the right, or whoever, Villa are going to take it. Because the confidence they've now got to hold on to this is going to be immense.
Yeah.
Is that Russo dropped them deep. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what I'm guessing it's probably a motivational team talk, just to make sure you don't drop your heads, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah, and a bit of what are we doing, lads?
I mean, it is.
They may not refer to each other as lads. I'm not sure, but
probably ladies.
Yeah, but what are we doing?
But it is a hard feeling for. But when you're the better side for the first first half of the game, then it's a big kick in the teeth when you go and concede.
Amanda Illich dead. And well, it's safe to say none of us predicted this. I went 3-0 Arsenal.
I said 2-1. I thought Arsenal would score first.
And well, chat, 87% thought that this would be an Arsenal win.
And I think if you show something the first 23 minutes of the game, no one's turning around in the 24th minute and going, yeah, Villa are going to score.
It's their time travelling. Valti.
Yeah.
Little. Moves it out wide. McCabe. This has got to go in the box. And it does go into the box. It's over everyone, though. Couldn't quite find Ford, though, as it's hacked away by Patton. Ball out wide now to Caitlin Ford. Someone's got to get out to her. Or she's going to be allowed to put the ball into the box, but it is cleared away by Parker. And Catley tries to touch it to Ford. Blin's killed her, fighting hard, but it's won back by Ford. Catley has Rachel Daly chasing her, moves it inside. Kim Little. Little is just such a good player on the ball.
Yeah.
Caitlin Ford, ball in. It's
It's the thigh.
Not even a thigh. It looked like Freedom Man was just.
Bit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Just tried to knock it in with a hit. But I mean, if Arsenal put Villa under this amount of pressure for the next 60 minutes, they will score a goal. There is no way they will possibly not score a goal. Villa will not be able to withstand this much pressure.
Because they've done it so far.
They have. But I think for 60 minutes more is a big ask. But the worry is, if Rachel Day's throw on goal, Rachel Day scores. So they have
That's going to be the rule, doesn't it?
They have still got to be a bit wary of that happening.
Bailey scrapping in there. It's one back by Little. Driving forwards. Kim Little plays it across. It's overhit to Caitlin Ford. Ford keeps it alive. Needs some support here, Ford. Finds Valti. This can go into the box now. Whipped in, and it's over everyone. McCabe there. Well, the other forwards tried to leave it, and McCabe at the back post wasn't aware that it was going to come through to her. So,
No.
Again, just a little misunderstanding from Arsenal.
Good ball in though. Really good ball in. She just ducks under it. Thinks she's won a corner. She hasn't. Half an hour gone and Villa lead.
Yeah. By the way, if you are enjoying today's stream, you haven't left a like yet, please make sure to do so. Only 5 likes on the stream. So yeah, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already.
Van Domselaar. That is...
Ball forward from Van Domselaar. One back by the head of Frida Manham. Brilliant from Russo. Moves it out wide. McCabe. Has players in support here, Katie McCabe. Little. Thought she might shoot. McCabe. Plays it into Caitlin Ford. Ford loses it in possession, but it's given back immediately by Staniforth.
I don't really know why.
Even why? Well, that felt like just a poke forward to get it away from Staniforth and stop Kim Little being able to
Because
win
Dave stood right there.
Ruben Moy.
Great touch. She's done alright. I
She's
think Arsenal haven't been
indicating.
bad. Just a lapse in concentration and not marking it.
Ruben Moy playing it over the top. It's an ambitious ball. Could have worked, but it doesn't. And now Van Domselaar will take her time to pick this one up.
Might as well mix it up.
Horsey. Patton. Plays it into Mailing round the corner, but it's one back by Arsenal. Russo. Players all around her. Can she make something happen, Alessia Russo? Good block from Patton. But Arsenal starting just to turn the tide of this game.
Good defender from Aston Villa. It is really working with doubling. And the last thing, they've got their goal now. So even when they get the ball forwards, they don't need Pittle to go support Daly. They're 1-0 up. If Daly does it by herself, sure, 2-0 up. But they don't need to see Blinkilder and McGill bombing on to help. They can sit in and just stand there.
Yeah.
I mean, Villa scored a corner. Can Arsenal? Ball in from Manham. That's a good ball. Towards the back post. It's headed wide. That's
I marked there at the back post.
And Van Domselaar came and missed it.
Got to feel that Valti could have put that in the back of the net.
That was an open goal, so if he put it on target.
It's Valti Moritz. I think it was Valti. Yeah, it just wasn't where it's going to come to her.
Van Domselaar flapped at it, missed it. Just came, if she hits a target there, it's a goal because no one's there. Van Domselaar again gets away with one. She's had a bit of a shaky first half an hour.
Yeah. Chess.
How's this distribution? Finds a Villa player. It was a bit of there's a clap of heads in there. Sretter's going to stop the game and to make sure.
So it's Frida Manham, and I think it was Parker in there, I want to say. Manham seems to be the one who's in the more discomfort.
Yeah, if anything, it looked like Parker just headed Manham rather than the ball.
Yeah.
Time for both players to get in some drinks, have a team talk while this is all happening. And probably a much
both players are alright.
Physio's got his sond that goes out with his laces wrapped under his boot. Love it. Yeah,
It's actually Manham who headed the back of Staniforth, sorry, not Parker.
That's going to hurt.
Staniforth is already back
Yeah.
to, a sitting position.
I think she flicked her head back as Manham flicked her head forwards and they kind of met in the middle. That's definitely...
Cheiko is chatting up the lineswoman.
Here's her goal again. Yeah, just complete. She see the ball you hang about. I'm unmarked here.
It's well watched.
It's a really good header as well. Right into the bottom corner.
Well, you can see her. She realises the ball's coming towards her. Just, guiding it home really with that header. And a big, big goal for Aston Villa.
Carla Ward buzzing.
She doesn't show it, does she?
I thought
Carla Ward.
she might give it a celebration.
A little bit of a pump, but she knows it's only 1-0. It's only 30 minutes into this game.
She's probably thinking, how on earth are we winning this game?
Well, exactly. I don't think it's going to be an ideal first 45 for Carla and Carla Ward's sides, but Aston Villa are 1-0 up. I think they all care.
Oh, well, yeah. So.
Players don't care what their badge thinks. But yeah.
That's good. That's celebrated. Yeah, man, now sat back up.
Yeah.
Just going to wash her hands. Oh, it's got a nosebleed, that's what it was. That's wondering why it's blood. It's got blood on her hand that's killed someone. Yeah. Just going to make sure she's alright. I mean, that makes sense. She did just kind of get... She just head someone back of her head. It does hurt.
Quite a lot of blood.
Yeah, maybe it isn't her nose.
Lost here. I know it is. She's just lost a lot of blood from her nose.
She's a bit on an eyebrow. Maybe she might have wiped her head.
Looking a little bit worse for wears there, Freedom Adam, but she's strong, so I'm sure she'll continue here.
So.
10 minutes left then of the half.
A little bit of added on time for this.
Eidevall constantly looks like a kid who's lost their parents in a shopping centre.
Yeah.
He always looks so nervous. I don't know if it's just this season. I've not really seen enough of him looking at him.
Maybe
but the 3 games watched so far, I know his side have been losing, but he looks like either someone's just murdered his cats or he's lost.
Oh, he's done something.
He looks so sad.
He's done something at school. He knows when he gets home that his mum's be really angry at him.
Yeah.
So he's just constantly just in a
He's so
worried state.
nervous.
That needs to relax.
And I don't think that's a positive thing to look over at the sideline and you see Eidevall pretty much having a panic attack.
Even if he is confident, he doesn't look it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Arsenal will be given a
He's not a
free
top
kick.
manager to give you a fist bump and a lot of encouragement.
I'm sure he's a great coach behind the scenes. He just, from what we can see,
looks scared.
he looks worried. So yeah, Daly playing in midfield at the moment. Staniforth's just gone up front. Obviously, they needed Daly to just play a little deeper, as Staniforth had to wait a few seconds before coming onto the pitch.
It's what Rachel Daly does, just plays everywhere.
She plays where she wants.
She'd put a shift in now. I think they need a goalkeeper. She'd probably be the one to go in.
Yeah.
Man's going to come back and play on with 2 bits of tissue up her nose.
Well, it's only for about 9 minutes, and then, I presume they'll find a more permanent solution to the problem.
Or hopefully the bleeding will stop by then.
If not, she has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
That's an ambitious ball from Corsi, but it's won back by Villa here. Blindkilde. I feel like Blindkilde runs herself into trouble too often.
Yeah.
She's scared to take on fullbacks.
You can tell
I've noticed. Yeah, she's young.
Yeah, you can tell she's a bit raw.
But she needs to be a bit more ambitious.
Yeah, I mean, because she has the talent. She was nominated, for the Young Player of the Season alongside the likes of Lauren James.
Yeah.
Held in very high
Katie
caliber.
Robertson and players like that. So, yeah, I feel that maybe it's a tactical direction from Carla Ward, but whenever she gets on the ball, she seems to drive backwards rather than run at the defender.
Than she'd like to today. She'd like to be on the right wing and
Serena Weigman in attendance. Not one that Russo will be wanting her to be watching. Daily though.
Daily be loving it. I think it's Blindkilde English as well.
I'm not sure. I can check.
So
she is indeed.
So one for the future. That's saying alright. A lot of English players on this pitch.
Lucy Parker, Lucy Staniforth in the pivot. I don't think either of them are getting in the England setup, but
who's Pacheco play for?
I don't know, but we're watching now as Arsenal burst into the box. It's one back by Van Domselaar. Pacheco is English as well.
Ah, get in the day.
Well, as a left back, does she potentially?
Well, you've got
if Daly is the striker. I know Neve Charles is also.
And you've got Greenwood who can cover there if you need to. But potentially, it will be an incredible season.
She keeps scoring headers.
Yeah, you're looking at Euro 25. And that's brilliant battling in there from Mailing, and here's Blindkilde Brown, and that's lost by Parker. 7 minutes left of the first half. It's been all Arsenal, but I think they're happy the two sides of the Aston Villa. It's been a smash and grab performance so far.
This is Pacheco's first start of the season, by the way. She was benched against Manchester United. She came on for the last 29 minutes of Liverpool. And then she starts today.
Well, I mean, obviously, I guess the five back probably want someone more attacking.
As a wing back, yeah.
And
She's turned into playing left back, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Little. Well, she's almost been operating as a left winger, hasn't she, at times, for Shaco, and then... Because, left wing back, I guess. Catley has fallen over the ball, but she's kept it on the pitch.
And then sat
Yeah, I was going to say, fairly sure there's some obstruction, but play does continue. Frida Mann put it on the keeper. Much to Van Domselaar's surprise, but she's done enough just to stop that going in the back of the net.
I thought that might just beat the keeper there, catch her by surprise, but Van Domselaar was aware to it. She settled into the game a bit more after a couple of early scares. Yeah, just kind of put it right on top of her. She shifts across well though and claims it. Bit of a fun ball back.
Frida Mann is someone I didn't notice at the World Cup. She did play for Norway. She played every game that Norway played, but just didn't notice her.
I didn't realise she played.
Yeah.
And to be fair, she didn't play in either of the first two games this season, did she? She was brought in for this game. But she wasn't in the United game.
Well, she played the first 63. So she started Liverpool, but came off after 63 minutes. And then she came on for the last half an hour against United.
It feels like Arsenal swapping their whole 11 every single week.
Well, when they keep losing, you can understand why, but little.
But are they losing because they keep swapping it around?
It is true.
Like today, you talk about goalkeepers. Last week it was an error from D'Angelo, and this week it was maybe a lack of commitment, a lack of what's it called? Confidence for Zinsberger.
Yeah, I don't think I'd change my goalie every week, but I think for the rest of the team, I don't know. I feel like it's an option. I feel like it's more a coincidence rather than a causation or a correlation.
I guess think today they changed systems, so they have to change a few.
Exactly, and they've had a tough run. Let's not try and sugarcoat that. They've played Aston Villa today, not a bad side at all. They've played Manchester United, one of the stronger sides in the league, and Liverpool, while they aren't traditionally up there, their goalkeeper Laws is having a ridiculously good campaign.
If they beat Everton tonight in the Merseyside derby, they'll be top of the league with Leicester. Liverpool and Leicester.
2 points clear of City and Leicester and Chelsea.
Forgot Leicester were drawing.
Yeah, they've got those.
So at one point, they were 19 with a 100% record. Liverpool can still hold that tonight.
Wouldn't it be so amusing if they managed to beat Aston Villa, beat Arsenal, but then lose to Everton?
Yeah.
Russo.
And if they were to, Chelsea would be back top of the WSL.
Well, joint top.
But, yeah.
City will be top because they've scored so many goals.
Is it still only 5?
I think so. I think they're just
they get
back until they get to the end of the game, the second half.
No, maybe they should agree to stop scoring. Russo there, her cross straight into the arms of Van Domselaar. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, Villa will just be focused on holding on to this 1-0.
18 shots to 2. 10 on target to 1.
What's possession?
82% possession.
That's great. That was very silly.
And the match momentum graph has 2 dots on it for Bristol City, and the rest of it is just these huge spikes for Manchester City.
That's crazy. There's a yellow card there. I don't think it's for the offender. I think it's for complaints. No, it was for the offender.
Daly.
Yeah, no, Rachel Daly. She basically dropped back in and just threw a leg at Valti, I think.
She removed her leg and threw it.
Here we go. The ball's just there. And McKay plays it on and Daly just swipes at her. It's really silly.
Yeah. Felt so unnecessary, that.
Oh, hang on. No, I take that back. There's nothing in that. She doesn't touch her. She didn't swipe her leg out. She pulled her leg away. She noticed the ball was gone. And McCabe kind of just fell on the floor next.
Was it McCabe?
Yeah.
Or was it Valti?
No, it's McCabe. I said Valti first of all.
Back across.
Off the line.
It's away McCabe, but it's blocked by Turner and out for a corner.
Resolute defending for Villa, and it's given a free kick on the goal line.
Yeah. Just Van says, hi Jack Narry. Hello, mate. Good win yesterday for Chelsea women. I was at the game. Nice. We were watching it on TV. Very good game.
Yeah.
Very strong performance from Chelsea. It's good to see Sam Kerr back amongst the goals. Gotta love Sam Kerr. Fantastic player. Feel like I've got a copper Chelsea shirt with Sam Kerr on the back.
Russo there, header off the line from Daly, who then got a shoulder worth of who's centre half called captain? Got a name. Corsi. And that's corner to Arsenal.
Of course she is. No, that's horrendous. Ball in from us.
And the ref's not happy with something she's seeing in the box. Bit of hands. She's like, just stop holding. She does not want to be here. And now we get to take the corner. Or do we? I don't know. Yes, we do. That's a good ball.
Ball in, and it's on the keeper. Dan Domslar deals with it well, though.
Clear.
I was going to say.
They're wanting to hold on until half time.
Apparently no one's anywhere near it, but now it is scooped up by Arsenal. McCabe. That is a cracking ball. Headed away, though. Freedom Annam looking to keep it alive for Arsenal. Nice turn. Here's Kim Little. Ball into the box. Stopped by Pacheco. Still a problem for Aston Villa, though. That's a good tackle.
Only it's a different time we're going to get. 4.
4? Where have they got 4 from?
Head injury.
Yeah, I guess.
Apart from that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that was 4.
Oh, well, this could be a further delay because on the deck is Stanifor. Something's up with their eye.
Looks like she cut. I think she's got a cut of her eyebrow, no? Or she's got 2 eyebrows.
Check has picked up a yellow.
Don't know what that was for.
Called the ref a waste man.
I'm sure she did, yeah.
Mayumi Pacheco, though, really good performance so far. What happened here?
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, no.
Is that a yellow? They played on. I think that's a soft yellow. And I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Is Stanifor all right?
So we're not sure. Something to do with her eye.
Oh, we're playing on. Refs don't care. I'm just right now. Oh, it's just she's got a black eye. You actually get a better camera angle of it. Her eye's basically just like massively swollen.
That is us, yeah. I was going to say a black eye is a swollen eye for anyone that is unfamiliar with that.
Oh, yeah.
Not her. The white pigment of her eye has gone black.
Is that not saying everywhere in the world?
I'm sure it is. It translates to something, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Just in case someone thinks they're right.
Well, if there's some Americans watching, yeah.
Very swollen. Just the eye. I think it's the eyelid.
Ruben Moy. Well, it looked like she was going to go through it, but then allowed Catley to. Now we're going to watch Arsenal pass around the back again. Who else is excited?
Last week.
Just fan saying keep hitting that like button, people. Indeed. Only 5 likes on today's stream. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. I'll just refresh to see if that's still true.
Yeah.
It's still 5.
Oh, guys.
But yeah, thank you all for your support though, guys. If you could hit that like button, it does just show that you already enjoyed the stream.
Another strong half of a Women's Super League football.
Yeah, it's been great football so far. It's been fantastic to see so many people getting involved with the streams. So yeah, thank you everyone.
Keep doing it. Keep tuning in. And I mean, I think we're in for a big second half as well, because Arsenal are going to need to push on and find some goals. Can they try and find one before the end of the half? That's a great.
Out well by Pacheco. She's having a great game.
I mean,
bar getting a yellow card, but just go.
Player that's quite fast at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know who else you're going to give it to.
I think the whole.
Van Domslar's the most touches out of anyone on the pitch.
Probably the whole of the Villa back 5.
Yeah.
At this rate.
Manham tries to play it out wide, where no Arsenal players were. But Ford's done that. Nah. Ford, Manham. She could shoot from this sort of area. Freedom Manham.
Being hassled by Mayling.
She just doesn't back herself, but then she does. But it's wide.
It's the pole that holds the goal.
But it feels like Arsenal just don't have confidence. Classic Freedom Manham, right?
Yeah.
Drives in on goal and hits that from the edge of the box. But she drags herself too wide.
It's weird. Because she had the confidence to hit it. She just took herself further wide, pushed it in, and then, smacking the post behind the goal frame.
Yeah.
Last 30 seconds or so.
Eidevall has found a coat.
He's feeling a bit chilly. It's a bit of a cold day.
Maybe he wasn't nervous, though. Maybe it was just cold.
I think winter has started to creep up on us English people. We've hit October.
Not us English people.
It's because it's cold.
Also, like how Eidevall has his coat is the same shade, except exact colour as his jumper was.
He's bring out a waterproof in a minute. That Arsene Wenger type coat over the top.
It's the same colour.
Well, Carla Ward's just repping her Aston Villa waterproof jacket. He's there in his designer coat. Like,
Well, I think it is an Arsenal colour. I think it's one of their
but it hasn't got
shades.
anything on it, is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is better from Ford.
I've only seen like his worried face, not really paying much attention.
Bowling, that's a weak ball.
I was going to say, Valentini needs to get a bit
We've
more
seen
height
a
on.
brilliant range of passing so far. That wasn't
Rachel
brilliant.
Daly is going to chase Wooben Moy, and Wooben Moy have escaped.
Yeah, since I said that Valentine had a good game, I haven't seen her. I actually haven't seen her do anything since I said that she was playing really well.
Yeah.
I mean, ref had on 4, we're nearly approaching 5. What are we waiting for?
The difference between the demeanour of the managers on the sidelines is palpable. Like, you've got Jonas Eidevall, who constantly looks worried, and Carla Ward, who doesn't seem to give a shit. Like, she's just there, like, oh, there we go. Even after the goal, it's like, yeah, great, love it.
We scored, alright. I wonder if she's like that as well with their 5-0 down. I don't care. We're 5-0 down.
I'm getting paid either way, this is on you, look.
Good for them. Hope they're having fun.
Yeah, almost at the end then of the Bristol City game. But here at the Emirates, it's Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0 at half time. A difficult first half then for an Arsenal side that have struggled and faltered towards the start of this season. Can they pick up in the second half? Well, that remains to be seen. I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be back in just a moment.
Get me a drink, please.
Sure, I'll be back in a moment. I'll leave you with Harry's very fascinating thoughts
That's some great
from that first half.
Really, really interesting 45 minutes of a kind of tale of, well, not really 2 halves, but a tale of 1 half and a stroke of luck, really. I think Arsenal, in terms of the play, have absolutely dominated. They've had all of the ball, all of the chances, and have, found it very hard to break Aston Villa down. Somehow, Aston Villa are winning this game, and it was against the run of play. I mean, it was a really strong first 20 minutes for Arsenal, but they just couldn't break down Aston Villa's. I mean, they're sitting in a 5-4-1, and then a corner converted by Pacheco gave Villa the lead, just left unmarked on the penalty spot. Criminal defending, but probably very much undeserved. So, it's really interesting to see. It's been an interesting 45 minutes, and Caitlin Ford's biggest fan says they're back. Welcome back. Ford got a start today. So far, she doesn't look bad, but it's been very hard to get any service to her. Arsenal have kind of they've had the ball on the edge of Villa's penalty area, and they've just knocked it around from side to side and not really caused Aston Villa any problems. Not testing Van Domselaar, not really putting any pressure on in terms of scoring a goal. I mean, they've put a lot of pressure on around the area and getting balls into the box, but the likes of Corsi, the likes of Patton have headed them clear easily, and Russo and Ford haven't really had much to do, especially Alessia Russo. She's barely touched the ball. And even when they have tested, Daly headed the corner off the line, and it was really convincing defending from Aston Villa, and they hung on. They got the goal, around that 25th minute mark, and then they've gone back to holding on. Their game plan has worked perfectly. Defend, get a goal against run of play, defend again. And Arsenal just cannot get through. They can't find a way through. I think Villa to change system for Aston Villa has worked perfectly. They're sitting in the 5-4-1, and then when they get forward, it's either a 5-3-2 or a 5-2 or a 5-2-3. It's really strong defensively, and it's really working. And I think Arsenal have got their best joy when they've gone out wide. When Ford and McCabe have managed to beat Pacheco and what's her name, Mailing. I think especially on this left hand side, and it is coming through Caitlin Ford. They shift the ball through here. They get it into Catley. She can find Ford, and then they manage to create a chance. Also, we had the brilliant ball through from Valti that got Moritz down the line that was cut back to nobody. It's been like that for a while. We saw that McCabe's shot from the edge was blocked. Manham took herself a bit too wide and then had a shot that went past the post. it's been a really tough half for Arsenal in terms of in terms of scoring. Really, they've created a lot. They've played well. They've not been tested defensively, and the one time they were tested was the time that Villa scored, and it was from a corner and a set piece, and it was just really poor marking. That, but I think that being said, Villa have got away with a few. Van Dom's, the cross that Van Domselaar spilt, and then it kind of, luckily fell to her own player, and then the corner that she flapped at and missed that was then headed wide. I mean, here we're watching again Russo's effort from that free kick that was cleared off the line by Daly, and the rebound blocked by Pacheco. Villa have rode their luck a bit at certain times, but Arsenal should be doing better. They've got 45 minutes to break Villa down, to see what they can get out of the game. But for Aston Villa, they want to keep doing exactly what they're doing. They've had such a strong attacking today, but they keep going down the wings, to try and go head on, and having fight defenders make everything so much harder. I mean, yeah, you're spot on. Villa are literally sitting in two banks of one bank of 5, one bank of 4, and letting Rachel Daly do all the work up front, and it's working. It's working really well. And I think it is difficult because the midfield, the middle of the pitch is so congested. Because obviously you've got the back, you've got the 3 centre halves, and then the pivot of Staniforth and Parker. The only way they can go out wide, but as you said, they go out wide and they get dealt with. Either Mailing's there or or Pacheco's there. And I think Pacheco is my player of the match so far. She's been absolutely brilliant, both defensively and going forward. She's caused a lot of problems, and she's played not going forward in terms of like attack, having attack. Because to be honest, Aston Villa haven't had an attack. They had one attack, won a corner, scored the corner, and went back to defending.
I think that Arsenal have dominated.
It's been Arsenal had 45 minutes worth of attacking.
Yeah.
And somehow they're losing.
It's not really been attacking. They've been in Villa's half. They've been in Villa's third. They've been moving the ball around. But have they registered a shot on target from within the penalty box yet? I don't think they have. They've had a couple of shots in and around the penalty area, but nothing that really troubled Van Domselaar. They've got to get more shots away. They've got to create more chances. And it's been a real problem for Arsenal this season, actually creating chances and getting shots away. And that's continuing into today. Do you think that Pacheco is exactly what Aston Villa have been lacking for the first few weeks of this season?
I think it's hard to say because they haven't done anything going forward. She's played well.
They have scored.
They have. I mean, she did very well from the corner, but that could have been anyone, obviously.
It's a system change, though, a positive into this 5-2-3. It gives them. I know it's a very defensive system, but
that's the problem. I don't know if it works against other teams, but against Arsenal.
But against lower sides, does it look more like a 3-4-3? And it's very aggressive potentially. So I think it could work for them.
But it's exactly what they want to do. They want to take points off the big teams. And then comfortably beat the smaller teams. And they want to take points off Arsenal, take points off City, take points off Chelsea, take points off United, and then they'll want to be beating the likes of Bristol City, Everton, Brighton, Leicester. Equally, Leicester started really well, so
I was going to say
put them down there. But
they're only 7 points off their entire tally in terms of points from last campaign, so they've started really well.
Yeah. Does Beth Mead change this game?
I reckon she does. If she's fit to play, you bring her on, I think.
Say she has half an hour in her. Does she have enough to turn this game around?
It's Beth Mead.
It's
Beth Mead, of course she does. Whether she'll show that because she's not fully fit, I'm not sure. Whether she's enough to turn it around for Arsenal, I'm not sure. But if you're asking me, can Beth Mead do it? Of course she can. Yeah. It's Beth Mead. I
definitely think it would be great to see her back on the football pitch, back playing football today, whether it's even if it's 5-10 minutes.
But I don't think it's worth risking her just because you're in a losing position. If you're in a losing position and she's fit to come on, then I'd definitely bring her on. But don't risk her just because you are.
Yeah, and I think for Aston Villa, will they look to their bench? Because I'd probably say you bring on Alicia Lehmann and you bring on Agile Leon, but the problem is I don't think they're the right players to play in the system they're playing in at the moment. I don't think you can ask the likes of Leon to sit in a 5-4-1.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this second half plays out. I'm expecting the same kind of pattern of play for Arsenal, just to keep bombarding Aston Villa. Will they get a breakthrough? Who knows?
I think Leon can be more defensive, though. To be fair, she's quite a strong player, quite a physically strong player. So
bit more directness.
Yeah, and I would say she's quicker than Blindkilder. I think she's more direct, as you say, than Blindkilder, and probably a bit more confident. Blindkilder's only 20, quite a young player. Hasn't had a load of experience in the top flight, whereas Adriana Leon, she's been around the block. Yeah. She was at United obviously before this. I know she didn't really play for them. She went on loan to Portland Thorns, but she's played top level football. She was at the World Cup. I think that experience could be really useful for Villa. I
think either way, we're in for a strong second half, we're in for a good second half. Should be very competitive as well. That's what I've liked. It's been very competitive.
Caitlin Ford's biggest fan saying it's Beth Mead is such a perfect sentence. Yeah. She's an incredible player. But yeah, I think Arsenal are missing her. They're missing Leah Williamson. That's only natural. They're quality players. They're missing Vivian Miedema. I know they've got Russo and Vlaxenis, but that's no reason not to miss Medium. How does that Arsenal front line look then when everyone's fit?
I honestly
I was going to say, I've got no clue.
Yeah.
I've got absolutely no clue.
At this rate, Alessia Russo, I didn't really see her in the first half.
Sam Kerr goal from last night. You'll have to see it.
That's what Arsenal want from Russo. They want to see her score. Yeah. She hasn't so far.
But they've not created chances. Look at Chelsea here, right? They win the ball half the pitch, and it's 3 passes, and then the ball's being whipped into the box, and Kerr's heading it unmarked.
Yeah, she's unmarked.
But they're not.
I think she is marked.
It's a complete overload. Yeah. There was 6 Chelsea players in the box instantly.
Yeah. And again, Chelsea here. They won the possession out of the pitch, created a chance. And Arsenal they've got to drag Villa out and then hit them fast.
Because when they're in attacking areas, move the ball quickly and then
it's not a rocking chair. Don't just move it from side to side.
Yeah,
play football.
Wasn't entirely comfortable for Chelsea last night. I don't think they were vintage, but it was a win nonetheless.
Well, that's the difference of what Chelsea do. When it's not vintage, they win 2-0.
Well, exactly. Yeah. I mean, this Mary Cuthbert.
Yeah, obviously it was late on in the end, but.
It's the way she uses her uses her body there to make it look like she's going to shoot to the right, sends Mackenzie Arnold, and then
she's not an attacking player.
Moves it across to the left.
But she's a really good finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very clever. Probably learning Sam Kerr, that's what you do when you play with Sam Kerr. But I think it's a big 45 because, Villa, big 3 points on the road. For Arsenal, it would still be 1 point from 3 games. And I know different games. Who have they got coming out?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
They have, sorry.
Because they've had 3 really tough games. Next up is
Bristol City and then Manchester City.
Well, Bristol City has to be a win. Has to be a big win.
Bristol City away, Manchester City at home.
And then that City game at home is going to be tough.
City play Leicester and then Arsenal.
Yeah, City have got. That'd be big. Leicester are no easy slouch they're proving.
No.
You've got to get a point off United with a big result.
There's an international break as well between. So this game, the next game week is the final one before the internationals, and then City Arsenal is the returning.
Wow, good
game returning international. Yeah, we will of course be live for it. I believe. I don't think there's anything else going on.
And then Chelsea.
Bonfire night.
Chelsea are not flying, but.
Oh, I was about to.
Oh, sorry.
Bonfire night. But I think the real fireworks are going to be at 1:30.
Whee!
Hope they're rescheduled the game now.
Yeah.
Because then we can just clip that up.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Aston Villa back out for the second half. Same team, same 11, and probably setting the same kind of same system, same strategy. Let's sit back, absorb the pressure, and then hit them when they don't don't
need to hit them anymore. Just sit back, absorb, hold on. But yeah,
and get it gone.
Yeah. Caitlin Ford's biggest fan saying at this rate, City will eat us alive. We've really got to switch things around to even have a chance there. What we're seeing City today, the fact they had 82% of the ball against Bristol City, the fact they had 18-2 shots.
City look very good.
They do look
good. But the difference for Arsenal is they've got Bristol City and an international break. That is a good chance to get things back on.
Yeah. But if they lose to Bristol City going into the
Scotland's
internationals,
football.
they've got an even bigger issue on their hands.
No offence to Bristol City, but they're crap.
Because they'll be on 1 point from 4 games, and they've got to try and come back from the internationals and play City.
But there's still 45 minutes here. There's still a big 45.
Indeed. So they could be. That's the thing. They could be going into next week on 1 point or 4 points, and that completely changes the context.
Villa, they lose here, they'll be on nothing.
Yeah.
But they'll be on the not worse.
And if they win, they're only 2 points behind United. Yeah. That's the simple
big
fact.
45 minutes then. Big 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we are very early in the season, though. Nothing
is
decided yet, of course. But you don't want to start too slow, because Chelsea might just be insurmountable.
Big, it is only 22 games.
Yeah.
And this is game 3.
But already a seventh of the way through the season.
Exactly.
Mental.
So every point matters.
Indeed. Oh, so we're going to start in the second half.
Come on, Red. What are you waiting for?
Referee now checks our watch. And I think we'll be getting underway any second now. We will indeed. She blows her whistle. Alessia Russo knocks it back and we're underway in this second 45 here at the Emirates. It's Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. Can Arsenal women turn it around here?
Took a bit of time with that referee.
She's got nowhere to be.
Got all day.
McCabe. Ilestedt. Now it's with Zinsberger.
Who takes her time.
Yeah, not too keen to get going quickly, but Villa under no real reason
they're happy for Zinsberger to sit the ball in her area
for 45 minutes. Just
he's not going to run after, right?
You stand there if you want. McCabe.
Doesn't stress
Little. Ilestedt. Now Zinsberger.
But they've got to get the likes of Russo in more opportunities to score. Because they didn't really have very many in the first half.
No.
One back by Villa. That was a good tackle. And back up the line. Lost again though.
Little. Ruben Moy. Arsenal's so good at the ball at the feet, but they're not doing anything.
No.
Like, it reminds me, it's very reminiscent of Arsene Wenger at the end of his tenure. If you remember that Arsenal side, they loved passing, but they didn't do anything else.
And it was always sideways or back.
And they do this sort of U shape around the penalty box. It's very reminiscent of this performance. Ford.
Need a bit of direct.
Even structure, look. It's just a circle of players around the box.
I think it's the players like Miedema and Mead who give you that directness to go.
Yeah. I've something to aim for.
Yeah.
In the case of
Miedema, up, bang, pounder, goal.
Yeah,
right.
just cross it in. You're not going to lose the header, is she?
There's someone like Millie Bright's defending.
No, breaking away here, Arsenal. Daly holds it up well, but she loses out in the midfield to Kate.
She'll be careful. She's on a yellow, Rachel Daly.
Yeah, but Rachel Daly can talk herself out of anything.
Yes, sure she can.
Just give a fake name to the ref.
Oh,
that's very good.
Mailing
very
again,
strong from Mailing. Glyn's killed her getting stuck in. Now Mailing. A little too forceful, but nothing.
Not
nothing
taking anything.
Ruben Moy. Ilestedt. Knocks it out wide. Ball down the line from Maritz, and it's going to be given chase by McCabe. Now Van Domselaar. It's into a dangerous area, but Arsenal haven't done anything.
No.
Again.
And it's been given to an Arsenal free kick there.
Sanaforth not a bit disillusioned as well that was awarded. Polling chat, by the way, 91 votes. Thank you guys so much. 81% going for Arsenal. I think that's justified. 13% though for Aston Villa after that good first half performance. And then 5% going for a draw. But it's dropping. Arsenal's stranglehold over the poll is dropping.
Yeah. Maybe by the end of the stream it'll be level.
Maybe so.
Manham got a glass back on this half. It's been a bit chilly. Can't make a mind up.
Indecisive.
Blocked there by the head of someone, and the referee is going to have to stop the game.
I think it was Corsi there taking on for the team, the captain.
Leading by example.
Yeah.
Carla will be very chuffed with that block there. Just going to call the physios on, make sure she's alright. Pretty powerful strike there from Alessia Russo to get right on the side of the face.
It's almost the back of the head because she spun her head, and that
They're the ones that make your ears ring.
Yeah, you've been hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Should we test it now?
No, when you get hit inside the head, and if it hits your ear they ring and they go numb.
There we go. You learn something every day of the week.
Yeah. And also, they're checking for concussion, not if their ears feeling a bit sore. But...
Who's it? Are your ears ringing?
No, it is right. If you ever been hit the face with a football, you know,
Yeah.
that is what it feels like.
They shot that one into the concussion protocol.
Yeah. Ears ringing / numb / sore. But yeah, that is.
That's what I'm saying. It's the back of the head there,
Yeah.
not the side of the head. And we know, obviously,
Well,
blows.
side on.
No, look.
Oh no, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And we know blows to the back of the head from boxing can be very dangerous.
She's alright. She's back up.
But yeah, I don't think, a football,
Yeah, yeah.
that velocity is going to be too bad. More a punch,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Busy trying to chat about that proper Scottish strength. Who's that? Don't know why I focused on that. So she's
They've forgotten who Carla Ward is, so they're just focusing on
random
one
lady
of the women on the
who
side.
no one really wants to talk to. Right?
Maybe she's a set piece coach. Maybe she's
They've only got one physio.
an assistant. Maybe that's the physio. She could be asked. What are they focusing on? I don't know who she is. Maybe an ex-player.
Yeah. Or unless she's the set piece coach that came up with the mastermind plan with Chaco's goal. Must be a reason. Because it's just a random coaching staff member.
Well, the comms may be talking about.
Probably.
Going on, there's the right hand. There's a right hand woman. Jane. She's good. Kim Little.
Sure, her name is Jane. That is so.
Valti. Now Ruben Moy. Pass escapes her a little bit, but she'll
Have a
turn
go.
it into a dribble.
Have a go.
She's going to move it out wide instead. McCabe.
Should have just hit it. Needs to be a bit more direct, Arsenal.
Here is Ilestead. Valti. I think she should have put that ball into Kim Little's feet there. Freedom Manham.
Loose from Manham.
Yeah, it's poor. And now Villa looking to come
Oh,
forwards,
great
and that's
McGill.
great fighting from Simone McGill. And it's won by Staniforth, and she's going to go for a drive for Chaco.
Just run.
Joining her now.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Sorry, Parker, not Staniforth. And then she loses
ran
out.
to travel. That midfield, we know midfield's so congested. Any attack is going to come through the width.
But now Arsenal could spring on the counter. Villa with a couple of players overcommitting.
Turner gets it.
But yeah, they're all right. They're absolutely fine. Corsi, Turner. Looks to go down the line. She's caught a little bit of indecision there. She's almost caught in possession by Freedom Manham.
Taking the risk.
They are playing on the...
Oh, pattern. That's brilliant.
Like they're
Set
really
off
putting
on a drive.
Yeah, putting the supporters on the edge of their seats.
Brilliant from Villa.
Yeah, I love
Living
it.
life by the edge. Got to shift it. You've got Pacheco and
They're
Akers.
just confident in possession. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Arsenal's possession, while they're good on the ball, it's not been confident. It's not been ambitious. It's not been direct. They're just playing safe passes. Like anyone could pass it sideways. I reckon I could in DM, just sideways. Oh, receiving it back centre half. Receive it back sideways. But Villa, they're risking it. They're allowing Arsenal to come onto them, so then they can play through them, which Arsenal haven't done. McGill thought that was a foul in there, but play continues. Villa in possession anyway. Pacheco gives it into McGill again. McGill, nice turn, puts it in.
Daly.
Is it
Chucks it
Daly?
back
Yeah.
in. Love a
Ilestead
commitment.
fighting with McGill.
Really
McGill
good
winning
from
back
Villa.
possession.
It's like they come out their shell.
McGill fighting with Ilestead, and Ilestead concedes
Brilliant.
the throw. I don't know how she's trying to claim that's hers.
It is.
What?
I don't really know how either. Brilliant from McGill here. Daly just throws everything at the ball.
She did make contact with it, to be fair. But not really convincing contact.
Villa coming out, to play now. They're a goal up. They're risking it. But this is the punishment because here comes Kim Little. Game opening up slightly in this second half. Great battling from McGill again. That's a big tackle in there from Parker, I think it is. Pacheco's playing 1-2s, loses it out, and here comes
Russo.
Hassled
So
all the way by
strong.
Turner.
Alessia Russo has done really well there, but then the pass is lacking.
Big tackle
Does
from
find
Daly.
its way through.
No goal.
Advantage played. Valti
And the
has Kim Little in support. Fantastic turn from Valti. Takes a shot, it's blocked. Patton hacks it away.
The ante just
I was
raging
going to say,
in
this
game.
game has just gone up
And
a
then
notch.
a foul there.
Kim
It's
Little
getting scrappy, physical. I like it.
over Rachel Daly.
I like it. I really do like it. Bit of fight about both teams now because Arsenal got to go for it more. That gives opportunities to Villa, and if Villa try and take those opportunities, Arsenal can open them up. Daly doing what she does best there, holding the ball up.
Do we know if you like it or not? I don't think you said it enough.
I'm bloody loving it.
Anyone would have thought that you're rocking all over the world.
Whee.
Anyway, Aston Villa in possession pattern. Blinn killed her. Mailing. Blinn killed her. Mailing. Both her and Little committing to the challenge. The play come off worse.
Yes, love it. Who lost out? Yes. Mailing just holding out. I love the commitment though for the team, and the fact the refs just letting this all play out. You know, she knows it's a physical game, but she also knows it's a fair game. Just letting it play on. I'm not putting it up for anything.
Valty.
Letting the game run its course. That's cut out by Mailing, who now got back in her position after she got off the floor. Parker does well, really well.
Staniforth.
Bit loose.
Trying to lift it towards Pacheco. Pacheco's going to give a problem there for Moritz, but they've come away from it all right.
Daly putting the pressure on.
They're playing on.
I think she's actually conceded a throw there.
Yeah. Villa's pressure's been fantastic, it has to be said.
Yeah.
They're
Arsenal
really putting Arsenal under the cosh in the second half. And Arsenal with a few players warming up, so that's Palova. They've also got Beth Mead, who's practically skipping down the touchline.
She is. She was just skipping
Yeah.
and laughing.
She is very, very happy to be back, and understandably so. Hopefully we can see her on in a moment.
In fact, she's warming up already. So
11
she
months
feels ready.
since her ACL injury.
It would be great to see.
Yeah, we are
I
already.
think the Emirates would erupt.
35 minutes to play.
It'd be like there's a goal.
Should come on and make a difference. McCabe. Catley. Ball
Ford,
into the
that's
box from Caitlin Ford, but it's not really come off. Valty. Back out wide to Ford. This needs to go. There needs to be a bit more urgency about Arsenal as we head into this last 35.
Yeah, I mean, you've got... Keep getting confused because you've got Catley, Caitlin Ford, and then KT McCabe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Kates and Cats.
Ball in. That's cleared away.
Oh, that's not a convincing clearance. And Bruce made up for it there. Parker made up for her.
Ball hacked away, and Daly is giving chase. Illistead looks nervous. Daly somehow on the ball. They cut away.
Another missed opportunity for Russo though.
Yeah.
Just couldn't pounce on it quick enough before she was closed down. Yeah, just a bit of a loose clearance from... I thought it wasn't Parker, it was McGill.
When does Russo start to regret leaving United?
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't get a shot away, she was just shackled.
Obviously, it's way too early to
Put
say.
her foot through it.
Way too early to say
Yeah.
anything like that. I'm well aware. I'm just being annoying. But I do think... I don't know. Would she still be on no goals if she's at United? Would United have only taken 5 points in the first 3 games?
Who knows? Who knows? Who's this down for Arsenal? Not quite sure, to be fair.
Yeah. So if you fancy, if you want to the stream, just saying BBC One watch Arsenal women. That is what we're doing. It's been a good game so far. Have you been watching it, AFCB Fan TV?
This is the
So give your
50-50.
thoughts.
Oh,
Just
if Little is down, but Little...
Well, yeah, because Little's made the tackle and won the ball, and the other one slides in. Is it Mailing that slides into it? Yeah. Both haven't come away well.
Kim Little just feeling something. Wouldn't be great. Be interesting to see.
It seems to be a knee.
Will they force them to change, or should be okay?
She seems to be alright to continue for now. I mean, I guess they could go 3-5-3-4-3 here.
Bring on me. I think
Get
she's
Beth
alright
Mead in.
to continue. It's Kim Little. She's not going to give up easily.
And move McCabe to wing back, obviously.
A little bit of knee pain isn't going to put her back, and she is going to come back on when the ref lets her. Just over half an hour to go here. It has been a very physical game, very strong game.
Should we see change right for Arsenal soon?
Yeah.
Chaco. Here is Parker. Sorry, Staniforth. Those two are identical. One of them needs to dye their hair pink or something. Or they both need to constantly play with their back to camera so we can see the number.
Or one can tie the hair up differently.
Yeah. Anyway, Arsenal in possession, Illistead.
Arsenal running out of time. They want to find 2 goals in this game.
Valti. Amanda Illistead. Nice from Arsenal. Moritz looking for that ball in behind, searching for Russo's run, but doesn't come off.
From Corsi. And Van Dam start taking her time on the ball. With the ball in her hands, sorry.
Oh, that is such a
Really good.
Such a good turn from Staniforth. McGill. Ball forwards from Villa. Cut out by Arsenal. McCabe. Looking to cause some damage. Katie McCabe. 1-2 with Frida Manham. Now lifting it out wide. Catley. And it's one back
Great tackle from
by Blinskilde.
Haven't seen him much second half.
Daly. Pacheco. Tries to slide it through. It's one back though by Arsenal. Still 30 minutes to play. There's still more than enough time to find a goal in this half. Goal in this game for Arsenal. But yeah. So in yet another really poor attacking display.
Yeah.
From the Gunners.
Just... It's not even lack of clinicality, it's just a lack of creation.
Yeah, creativity. Just nothing has happened.
Oh, yeah.
Ruben Moy. That is Palova readying to come on. Arsenal's first change. That imply... Well, Palova tends to play out wide. Does that imply there's maybe a system change here?
There's someone else behind her.
Well, unless McCabe, obviously, or Caitlin Ford were to come off.
Is it me behind her or is it someone else? So definitely
Arsenal fans will be hoping it's Beth Mead.
No, there's definitely 2 Arsenal players there.
Catley out for a corner.
We're about to find out. Here come the changes.
If this is a system change, then Arsenal have changed system like 3 like in every single game.
It is Palova, and I didn't see who it is, but it's not Beth Mead.
No, I know that much.
Oh no, changes don't come yet. The corner will be taken first. Ball in from the Gunners.
Was it Lacasse potentially?
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, levelling goal scorer in the United match. Ball in, and it's claimed well by Daphne Van Dongen.
First minute, she's already going to ground. Run down.
As soon as they're over 60, yeah, that must have been the instruction. We will slow it down after that. Pacheco into the path of Parker. Back to Pacheco now. Options behind her. And Turner goes long with it. Looking for Daly, but it's over Daly and into Ruben Moy. Valti. Under pressure and forced backwards by Parker.
Arsenal are trying to find a way through this Aston Villa back line.
Lindkilde
so far
chasing down Catley. And now out for a throw. This may be the chance for substitutions. It is indeed.
It is Lacasse.
Yeah. So, number 24, Chloe Lacasse.
Manham?
On for, who was it? What number?
Yeah, it was Manham.
Frida Manham. Really struggled to impress so far, Frida Manham.
And then Palova is going to come on.
And do you imagine this will be another change out wide? Potentially Ford, potentially McCabe? Or a system change? That's Amanda Illistead.
So it is a system
So they're
change.
going to a... I have no idea. They've got 4 wingers on the pitch. McCabe must be playing wing back.
No, they're pushing Catley back into the back 3 with Ruben Moy and...
Well, it would have been Illistead.
Moritz?
Maybe.
No, what is this?
Palova could play wing back.
Where is she?
Right.
I don't know what.
So, that is Catley
Yeah.
at centre half. So it's a Catley Ruben Moy back 2.
With McCabe left back. And
Moritz right back.
And
Valti in the midfield with Palova and Little.
Yeah, and then
And then a front...
4-3-3.
Yeah, still a 4-3-3.
Okay.
And then Lacasse on the right. and
It's not quite a system
Ford on
change.
the
She could
left.
swap around a personnel across the pitch. That is brilliant from McGill. Was she held back with her run? Pacheco thinks so. Not going to get it from the referee though. And Aston Villa will get the throw instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Arsenal, I mean, the problem is for now is they're running out of time. They want to try and find, they want to win. They obviously plenty of time to get a goal back and get a draw. But, only taking 2 points from your first 3, I guess it's not as bad, but I think they'll want the 3 points, and they're running out of time if they do want to find those 2 goals that are going to give them the win. There is an offside flag up against Rachel Daly, and that'll be an Arsenal free kick, and they are keen to get it moving. Was the ball rolling? Yes, it was. They're going to have to retake when the ref lets them, which she has. So Arsenal using 2 changes, but there's 5 left. But the fact that they've got six subs, I doubt they'll use all 5.
No.
Arsenal hopefully will see Mead introduced at some point.
Yeah, we're going to see Mead back on the pitch. Probably for Caitlin Ford at this point.
Yeah.
Ball in now from Moritz. Forward to the back post. Trying to meet it in the air, but can't. McCabe keeps it alive. Gives it to Valti. Sorry, Little. Fantastic turn from Caitlin Ford. Bursting in. It's against the post. Russo can't convert, and it's hacked away.
Russo has to score.
Ford's so unlucky as a shot across goal pings off the inside of the far post, and then Alessia Russo just snuffled out. How? How have they not scored there?
A vandal. Brilliant from Ford. What a turn.
Fantastic turn. Spins pattern.
Post.
Unlucky, and Russo just doesn't react in time. Van Dopselaar
hits her knees.
deals with the danger.
Hits her knee, and then
That's a brilliant turn from Caitlin Ford again, though.
And just hits Russo in the knee, and then by the time she's got the ball down, by the time she's trying to get the ball down, Van Dopselaar smothered her out.
Brilliant. Well, Mr. Freshman with the only reaction, wow.
To be fair, it actually came off the fingertip of Van Dopselaar's glove, the forward effort. And Van Dopselaar
Russo's just got to try and get her foot up to that, surely. She just has not reacted quick enough.
No. Brilliant goalkeeper.
Arsenal still a goal to the bad. I was trying to think of the opposite. Goal to the good, isn't it? It's the saying. So what's the opposite? Goal to the bad. There we go.
Goal down.
Yeah.
Then obviously that is goal up. So what is it? Yeah, because it's a goal to the bad.
It just nobody says it.
No, because it's very strange. Well, they're a goal to the bad. Oh, cut out there.
Goal to the evil.
But yeah, the thing is though, Villa will snip an opportunity, because if you see how high McCabe is getting, well, I mean, I know Moritz is doing it as well, but especially McCabe, there will be chances for Brindkilde to get in behind. And then you're looking at a 2-on-2 with her and Daly, and then Wooben, Moy and Catley. And that is going to put Arsenal going for it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Arsenal are going for it.
Here again is McCabe. Now Ford. So dangerous on the ball, isn't she, Caitlin Ford? That's not really come off. Palova knocks it out wide. Wooben Moy very high at the moment. Ball into a dangerous area. Russo's got to be getting on the end of that. The ball just between the 2 centre halves and the keeper. She bursts into that space. There's every chance to get something from that.
Russo is looking a little bit like she's lacking that striker's in.
Attendance figures, by the way, 35,829. Really incredible from the Emirates. Just to watch Arsenal lose.
To be fair, it's a big travelling support in the away end for Villa.
Yeah.
I understand.
They're in the far corner, the same corner which Villa were celebrating in, but...
Lacasse with their hand in there. The officials on this side have said yes, and the referee's blowing the whistle. There we go. Just over 20 minutes left in this game. Lacasse. Oh yeah, she did just knock the ball down with her arm.
Did it really change anything? Not really.
But at the end of the day, she did use it. Long ball, flicked on by Daly, doesn't fall to anyone, but eventually finds Stanley Taylor, no,
Parker.
Parker, yeah. Not Taylor.
Here's Van Domselaar. And now Villa still trying to come forwards. Poor pass out though. And now it is with Chloe Lacasse, ball in and on to
Down
to
to the ground.
Daphne Van Domselaar. 16% of you guys in chat now thinking Villa will win. That has changed dramatically since the start of the stream. 7% for a draw, 78% now going for Arsenal. So definitely not the majority being correct at the moment, but not the smallest minority either. Villa having to deal with it, but it's back to Lacasse. Plays into Russo, and the flag is up. Alessia Russo offside. Right, struggled today.
Yeah.
Russo's really struggled.
Again. Yeah.
She's so far offside there, yeah.
Why is she so far offside? No, it doesn't need to be. She doesn't need to be that far offside.
Yeah.
This is better from Arsenal. They need to start. They've got to start moving the ball quicker and start creating something.
Van Domselaar can take over and then pick it up.
You expect to see changes for either side anytime soon?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Bring on Luke.
Sorry?
Are you expecting to see any changes? He's just sure. So.
Bring on Luke. Yeah, no, I didn't really know what on earth you were about. I would say Villa will change. I mean, they've got a few cards out there they could protect. Let's have a look. Pacheco's on a yellow.
Yeah, she's in corner.
How's Daly on a yellow?
Remember she clobbered McCabe?
No, how's she not?
She not? I thought she did.
Phil doesn't have her on a yellow.
No, she didn't. That's a silly foul in there from McCabe, I think it was. That's Ford.
Well, I had a few yellows. But yeah, I'd consider taking off Blinn, Kill.
That's really smart from Mailing. Really smart.
Maybe Jordan Nobbs into the middle.
Yeah.
Bit of rotation in there.
Get
and then Leon, Lehman.
Speaking
maybe.
of, slightly read your minds. Here comes Jordan Nobbs. When the ball next goes out.
We'll take that. No, Carla was just watching this.
Sure.
Somehow in real time. They're delayed.
Nick, I've defended by Daly.
Rachel Daly. Ball in.
Oh, you want to be crossing it into her. Oh, McGill.
McGill's kept it alive. McGill tries to shoot.
Arsenal got back in 6s and 7s.
Still going into a corner.
That's really smart to win a corner.
There's anything like their last one. We're about to be reading out a scoreline. That's not favourable for Arsenal.
But really good initiative from Daly, and that is her striker's instinct to jump in front of the defender at the throw-in to nick the ball off her, cross it into McGill, and McGill does really well, really forge out a chance, ends up going out for a corner.
Yeah.
Is Jordan Nobbs going to come onto the pitch now? Yes, she is, and she will replace Batty Staniforth.
Yeah. Joe Bird
Next to McGill to go
off. So, very defensive.
Part of the bus.
So Blinn Kilder may help in the press a bit more. Nobbs just coming into the middle.
Yeah.
Could Nobbs also play on the left?
I doubt it. Maybe.
I don't think McGill
in
today.
headed away this time.
McGill tends to play through the middle, but she's been on the left today. Joe Birdwell, welcome to the stream. Bryn Leon in. Yeah. I think Blinn Kilder's been a little... I don't think she's been bad. She's just not quite that physicality and aggression that's...
Bring Leon just to bully everyone off the ball.
It looks like Blinn Kilder switched flanks, by the way, and Nobbs has come onto the right.
Okay.
Just an observation. But
yeah, no, that's right.
And Daz, welcome to the stream. Big up, guys. What matches are you doing midweek, if any? Also, are you doing the derby on Saturday? Yeah, of course we will be doing Chelsea versus Arsenal. Very excited / nervous for that one. I don't know if there's anything else in our plan for this week, actually. It's a bit of a quiet week for football. Because we've got... obviously, it's internationals. And we're not around on Tuesday, so we can't do the England game. Nothing else planned in this week. There's any other games? We did think about doing Ipswich on Friday because of the response we saw to the Kieran McKenna video we posted a couple of weeks ago, but it's Rotherham.
I don't want to watch Rotherham play football.
So yeah.
I never want to watch Rotherham. I've never watched Rotherham, I never will. I think someone have to pay me to watch Rotherham. It'd be so dull.
Yeah, we've got other leagues, obviously, like the Bundesliga or something. So there may be something we choose to stream, but the best WSL game is on Saturday morning, and I don't know if we are around on Saturday morning. We've got Aston Villa. It's Aston Villa versus Tottenham. There's not really anything that interesting in the WSL next weekend.
Even Villa Tottenham is obviously good, decent game, but should be a foregone conclusion, really.
Well, you'd expect Villa to win, but never know.
Speaking of, can they hold on for the next 16 minutes to get a big win? This would be a huge win in terms of their season so far.
Yeah, would be. Very, very much would be. The other games are Everton United, West Ham Liverpool, Chelsea Brighton. It's not the most exciting weekend of the WSL, to be honest. But
Villa have already shown us in match week 1 that the game is never over, conceding 2 goals in additional time to go from 1-0 up, 2-1 down. So this game is definitely not...
Certainly not with 15 minutes to go.
No.
Yeah, and also, Daz, next week is very exciting because we've got a Champions League game, we've got Europa League, I think we're doing as well, and a double up on the weekend with the El Clasico and the Manchester Derby. So, provided we can find out how to watch the El Clasico, that is. But yeah,
big weekend.
Really interesting.
Really
interesting weekend.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Change for Arsenal. Is that Stina Blackstenius? Valenti? I don't quite know. That is not. It is. I was right.
Yeah.
So they're going for it now. They're going 4-2-4. Yes.
No. They're going for it.
It is literally just a midfield 2 of Little and... Palova. Wow.
That is aggressive.
That is very aggressive. And Villa will take advantage of that. So they get a second goal, which is game over. Great play from Mailing. Oh, she thought she was seeing it.
No. An Arsenal throw. Forward. McCabe now takes the throw. Ruben Moy. Here's Kim Little. Nice shift of the body there just to move it across. Ruben Moy. And now it's with Catley. Ruben Moy. ITV4 might have El Clasico, says Daz. I don't think they do, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to buy Viaplay.
All right. My favourite.
Yeah. It's going to be like when we did the under 21 Euros with the most botched setup anyone's ever seen. But yeah, here's Chloe Lacaste on the right wing. Cuts inside. It's not come to anything.
Villa now resorting to lashing it at a play. You know they're holding on now.
Yeah, and Daz, it's Champions League next week. But nothing in the midweek this week, only England-Italy, but England are pretty much through. And
League Cup is it the first...
Weekend after that. Week after that.
Yes, it's last weekend of October. Last week of October.
First week of November.
That's what I was going to say.
Not from McCabe.
They've been blocked. How many blocks were in there?
I was going to say.
Blimey.
Lacasse.
About 3 shots blocked. And then the cross
from Maritz's block.
Arsenal corner. They are turning it up. Eidevall turns to the crowd. He looks he still looks very worried.
I was going to say. He's like, oh yeah, giving it large. And then he looks, oh God.
He turns around and looks like he's seen a ghost. So, but ball in from there. The header was the head of a block. McCabe's effort was blocked the first time and then blocked the second time. Arsenal cannot find a way through. Catley on the corner. A set piece gave Villa their goal. Can it give up the Arsenal their goal? Ball in, headed away. Only as far as Palova on the edge. Back to Catley. That's really good.
Catley, ball in, headed away. Kept alive by Blackstenius.
Why?
Cleared away again. McCabe.
Dinks it.
Ball in. Catley. It's headed wide.
It's wide.
Just wide.
And Dom Salat is just going to go to the ground here. Looks like she's
fast approaching the 80th minute now.
Time ticking.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah.
For the Gunners.
I take it they're called the Gunners.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because I know some teams their nicknames are different for their women's. I think it's more of a European thing. It's not in. I think in the UK they have the same nickname, but in Europe I think they swap around. They have different names.
Well, I guess if it's especially in Europe, because words have gender, don't they?
Oh yeah.
So potentially that's. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but that would be my guess. But yeah.
Arsenal having a little team meeting while Van Donselaar gets treatment. I mean, she could be injured. It could just be a bit of a rest.
Yeah. Just been welcome. I am back. My stupid network went off.
Oh.
I'm glad your stupid network is working again. Welcome back to the stream, mate. But yeah. Good game so far. And the WSL is, well, looking very, very exciting. But yeah. What are you looking at?
I don't know if we've got enough disk space to make it to the end. It's flashing orange at me at 2.9. We should be alright. Might make it. It might.
10 minutes to go.
Yeah, 10 minutes to go.
Get on with it, Arsenal.
Oh, they add on 6 minutes. I don't know.
Can you not clear disk space live?
No,
You should not think to do this before stream.
no, because it didn't look very high.
I didn't even know it took disk space.
I didn't either. No, I did know. I also knew it took this space. Didn't get ready to this quickly. It's like eating it.
What have you been downloading on there?
Sure.
Eddie.
Don't ask me. Pullover. Lacasse.
Trying to make something happen.
Nothing's clicking.
Rousseau slides it through into a good area, all across the
Dennis
block.
can't
Yeah.
Getting the goal. Oh, that was a bit scrappy. I think someone just taking the boot to the face there, wasn't
Chloe Kelly. Not Chloe Kelly, Rachel Daly.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Hopefully she's alright.
Daly's down.
Yeah, she did just get kicked in the face as they with the boot as they fell on top of each other.
Yeah.
Completely accidental, obviously. Didn't stamp on her head. Just hopefully she's alright.
Mr. Freshman said Arsenal should have got a goal by now. Yeah. There's no chances created for Arsenal in this game.
No.
Too much respect shown to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So they kind of fell on top of each other, and then it was about. Well, I suppose I shouldn't take a boot in the face.
No boot.
No.
Just a bum.
Yeah. Didn't like hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it kind of sits on her.
17 people watching. Keep hitting that like button, people. Says Jazz Fan. Indeed, on 10 likes. If you haven't left a like, please make sure to do so. It massively helps us out as it shows the YouTube algorithm that you're bloody loving what you're watching, and then it pushes out to everybody else in the world. So keep liking and sharing and all that other great stuff. But yeah, under 10 minutes here then to play. Rachel Daly on the deck and receiving some treatment. And hopefully we're in for a very exciting end to this game. As Arsenal push to try and find an equaliser. And Harry just there at the space.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to let me do that.
Carla Ward just talking with her other coaches.
How can they hold on for the last 8 minutes of this game?
Can they?
Yeah. I mean, we're expecting a lengthy this.
So that is Beth Mead receiving tactical instruction.
Got the notepad out, the binder with all the different tactics in it.
I like that.
He's just flicking through different pages. He's not reading it. There's no way that bloke's reading it. He's trying.
Maybe he needs to
He's
focus on specific
He's
things.
trying to find a page.
Yeah. It look like those were set pieces, and they don't really need. They don't really need to.
She's gone back to warming up now. She will be coming on. She will be
Need to
getting
run
the
Beth Mead
cameo.
through the set pieces, really.
Yeah, Weidman.
Weidman looks,
Why am I here?
concerned
Oh,
with Beth Mead.
She's probably thinking if she gets injured again and misses the Euro 25, I'm going to be throwing hands at the owner side. That's why he's worried. Serena's out there, either get a bit large to him. Oh, that's a loose pass. Pouncing on it is, I don't know, is what's her face? Parker.
Yeah. Because it's either her or Stan.
Well, Daly off, Villa just sat in a bank of 5 and a bank of 4. There's no one pressing, obviously. It's just a 5-4. While Daly is awaiting her arrival and the referee waves her on and we're back into the 5-4. Villa are back into the 5-4, well.
Catley. McCabe. Ball in. Headed away. Ball in again. Up in the air from Russo.
And on Solange, she's going to take her.
From Blacksenius, sorry, but yeah. So Russo playing as an attacking midfielder now with Blacksenius leading the line. I guess they trust Blacksenius to find the pockets, to find that space a little easier. To make those bursting runs, but yeah. And I think Eidevall is having a chat with me, by the looks of it.
Right, look, they waved her over.
Yeah. I think we're going to get 5 minutes here of Beth Mead time.
Is it enough for Arsenal to get back in the game? Who knows?
Someone who's watching, not on a delay.
Yeah.
Ball over the top. Stanhoff.
Pacheco's gone down here. On the far, just off the far side by already called. Not like proper down, she just sat on the floor.
Parker fighting. Pacheco's down.
Looks like she's got a problem.
I'm worried.
A smart foul there because she had seen her teammate on the floor and she's not very happy standing for.
Is it Stanhoff or
Oh,
Parker?
yeah,
I think it's Parker that.
I've got those two mixed up all day.
Yellow card for the tackle and probably also for the little disgruntled. What she threw in her direction. Oh yeah, Lacey Parker being a yellow card.
Is Pacheco alright on this near side here? Yeah, I'm expecting a pretty lengthy added time. Pacheco's still on the floor.
I think the ref's going to try and cart her off.
Ref's just helping her up. 5 minutes to go. She's just going to hobble off. And
Yeah.
give her. She's coming.
She's coming off.
I mean, she applauds the away fans, but the home fans are applauding.
Salmon.
Applauding the entrance of Beth Mead.
Yep, Arsenal need a goal. And who better to call upon than your number 9, Beth Mead. Can she come on and make the difference? I guess we'll have to see. Ado Domino now chatting with
Villa subs first.
So, just trying to work out who is coming on here. As is the fourth official.
So Pacheco's
That is Ebony Salmon as well. McLaughlin is into the back line for Pacheco.
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, yeah.
Yeah, McLaughlin.
So it'll become a back 5. Stay as a back 5, but Turner will become the wing back. Ford thought she was coming off. It's not Ford coming off.
It's the number 19 for Aston Villa who's coming off.
Confusing.
And Ebony Salmon will be coming on. Salmon.
Salmon. Yeah, definitely Salmon.
And it's a.
So, Beth Mead is on. Moritz is off. Arsenal
about.
have no defenders.
It's a 3-2-5. It's a 3-2-5 for the last 3 minutes for Arsenal. Villa's got to run. Just run.
Arsenal know how important a goal
And
could be.
here comes
Ebony Salmon on as well.
For Blinkeld.
I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
With her pace, if I mean, Arsenal have nobody left defending.
Can't need to whip it in.
Even their pivot is Kim Little and Palova, hardly the most defensive pivot you've ever seen. Ball in. There's so many options for Arsenal. None of them have done anything, and it's cleared away by Corsi.
Knobs giving chase. Yeah, Corsi.
Corsi
the car. Whipping it around the pitch.
Vauxhall Corsa. Ball in.
Great.
Again from Arsenal. Headed away by Turner. Big run there from Lacasse to keep it alive. Chloe Lacasse got the equaliser against United. Can she make something happen here? Plays it in. Russo, Blackstenius. Who's on the ball? It's Celestia Russo on the ball. Tries to put it centrally. Blocked again. One back by Arsenal. No, they didn't. Turner clears it. Sorry, that was confusing. Arsenal looked like they could have won the ball.
Only as far, though, as...
Here's Kim Little. Catley. Everyone for Arsenal is involved in the attack now.
If Daly gets the ball...
McCabe.
Villa still staying resolute in the 5-4-1. Brought down by Mead.
Mead tries to control it, cleared away by Villa. But Arsenal keep the pressure on. Lacasse darts inside. Chloe Lacasse
Big block.
opens up the body to shoot. Still trying to make something happen. Little. Catley. McCabe. Ball in. Over Mead. Headed away by Turner. Kept brought down by Little. This looks like this is going to be the last few minutes, isn't it? Just constantly. McCabe.
I'm expecting at least 6 or
Ball
7.
in. Blocked by Salmon. And it's a corner for Arsenal. Good stream, Jack and Harry. See you next time, my friends. See you, Chelsea fan. Of course, next time will be the big derby against
Chelsea
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Bit nervous as a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
It is a bit big, a bit
I'm
worried.
excited. Gonna win.
That's good. At least somewhere.
HMS pissed the leg.
Oh, good from McCabe.
McCabe whips it in. Headed across the block.
Live.
Box.
Villa got to get it on. It's happening on the corner.
So difficult to commentate on. So much has happened.
How many minutes is the fourth official? I'm expecting 6 or 7. How many are we going to get? We're going to get... I don't know. We're still waiting to find out. Like 12.
What?
12?
12 more minutes. Caught by Van Domselaar. Now Salmon.
That's not what we wanted to see. That's a lot of minutes.
McCabe.
We're back in the 78th minute again.
Pretty much.
But that'll be a worry for Arsenal because they've already gone for it. This isn't a
No,
formation.
not really. They've got 12 minutes to try and find a goal. If they concede, they concede.
Yeah.
They've got enough attackers on the pitch to find 2.
But we have been rewound back to the 78th minute. And we have 12 minutes to go. That's why added time. This added time is crazy. Because we've not had 12 minutes worth.
Have we not?
No.
Well,
injuries in there.
It's time for Arsenal to try and find a goal, isn't it? And now, Russo.
Oh,
that's a bit of a foul. It's matched by another strong tackle.
Brilliant.
One back by Arsenal.
Rest as they got the ball.
Caitlin Ford. Moves it out wide to Palova. McCabe.
Oh,
McCabe. What a finish. It's the box at Arsenal 11. Arsenal 1. Aston Villa 1. What's this game? McCabe. What a strike.
but rather than celebrate,
Has this game got a winner in it?
rather than celebrate, it's get the ball. Eidevall wants the ball. Arsenal want one more. It's brilliant physicality. What a tackle
From Palova.
Brilliant.
Picked up well by Ford. Gives it to Palova. Palova lays it to McCabe.
On the
And
overlap.
McCabe rifles it home.
What a
Arsenal 1. Aston Villa 1.
and Villa have fought hard for 91 minutes, but are unlocked eventually, and there is still
That's so
12
good.
minutes to be played.
Kaylee McCabe. Take a bow. Right, finish.
Yeah, just smashes it up into the goal, which can't, that's not to be saved. And Villa's efforts are undone. And they've defended really well today,
Yeah.
but you just knew that was coming. When you set up
You
the
just knew that was going to happen. Eidevall's buzzing, and then he realises, hang on,
Yeah, we
there's
missed
still
one.
10 minutes here.
Yeah, he's bang on.
Get the ball and get on with it. Flicked on by Russo. Ball through. Blackstenius in behind. Has to score. Must score. Oh, almost.
Wow!
How is that another goal for Arsenal? Arsenal, everything being thrown at this game. McCabe wins it high up the pitch. Ball whipped in.
Is that
And
from
it's
the
in
corner?
for the hands of Van
Stays in.
Domselaar.
Wow, Ford hit the post.
They've got
McCabe's
nothing to go for this
smashed
though.
it.
They've got to get Leon on. And they've got to go for this now. Because Arsenal have.
And Blackstenius.
If they even have 3 up.
Scored!
They even have 3 up front. Villa outnumber them. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Stina Blackstenius' effort. Clipping the far post.
Any closer and that hits the post and goes that in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or he's back into the... spills back out.
Arsenal
of
ready to
oncoming
celebrate.
traffic. Little. Now it's with McCabe. Sorry, Ford. Ford puts the ball in, and it's headed away. High up the pitch here, Palova.
Villa can't get out. Villa
Lacasse.
can't get out.
It's nice to have so many players in the field.
Another block in there.
Maybe let's just stick with this formation. Wooben Moy.
She could deliver it. Does she fancy it? No. Finds Mead.
Mead.
Does well.
Russo! Valencia Russo scores for Arsenal and they're back in front. Well, they're in front. They've not been in front. They've not done anything all game. But with the 4 minutes of additional time we've had so far, they've spun this game on its head. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 1.
What a mental few minutes and what a time for
Russo to get a first goal. What a finish from the edge of the area.
He needed that.
But
And
now, Villa have it all to do. Because they've gone from winning to losing within a matter of
for
minutes.
the second time this season, in only 3 games, Villa have led 1-0 in the 90th minute and have come out of the game in a losing position.
Well, it looks like they will anyway. Beth Mead coming on. Russo with the finish and
it's
assist for
not
Mead. A
great.
goal for Russo. Van Domselaar.
It takes a
Got to
nick
have
off.
questions.
Takes a nick off someone on the way through. And then
It's gone under Daphne Van Domselaar.
She had a bit of a rough
Wow.
day again, similar to the Liverpool game. But for Carla Ward, she must be thinking, what on earth? How her team just capitulate in minutes. But the ball's out at the other end, and Villa have won themselves
The
a corner.
problem for Arsenal is they've got 2 defenders. Their attackers are going to have to learn how to
There's still
defend
6 minutes
quickly.
left.
I mean, yeah, there's a
Arsenal only needed 4 minutes to get their 2 goals.
Ruben Moy trying to encourage our players to defend for the
Unless
first
Villa can
time.
get a goal here, questions have to be
There's
asked.
Beth Mead marking up at a corner. There we
is
go.
so
Hacked
good.
away from Beth Mead at the front
How
post.
this can happen again to Aston Villa.
Daily. Stanner fourth, and they're gonna
Free kick
they
is
got a
pulled
free kick in a good
back.
area here. This game is not done yet. Far from it, actually.
No, not at all. I'll say we've still got plenty of additional time. They'll probably add on some more for the celebrations and the fact Daly's down now. Far from over in this game. 4 just a bit too
Fourth
strong.
full in that.
And then McLaughlin couldn't keep hold of it. Arsenal and organising the wall early. Zinsberger letting her team know where she wants them. We're halfway through the allotted additional time.
Yeah. 8 minutes. Sorry, 6 minutes to go. Time is of the essence.
But it's gone very
Not far away at all from. How is it?
Stand
fourth.
just fancied herself.
Stanner fourth. Just backing herself, but it hasn't come off.
That goes in our teammates
Not far away at
Oh,
all.
I tell you what, yeah.
Whistling past the post.
Worth a go.
I'm sure that'll be a tune though that Zinsberger's very happy to hear.
Yeah.
And Leon is on.
Makes sense. Is Lehman on as well? Dunno.
But they're going for it now, Villa. They've got some attackers on. Yeah, Alicia Lehman on for
Yeah.
Mailing, Leon on for Turner.
They've turned the wing backs into wingers.
That's a 3-3-4
Yeah.
for Aston Villa. That's not a formation. That's an attack. They've got nothing to lose now. Salmon.
Had to release it.
She couldn't. She was fighting with Kim Little for possession. She
No
has
foul, no
she has
foul.
won that fight though, but now she's fighting about 3 other players.
Trying to fight everyone.
And now Palova running away with the ball. One back by Leon. This game's still got life in it. Daly. Adriana Leon. Bundled
That's
down
Not
by
even.
McCabe.
Here you go, Arsenal.
I love that Kate McCabe plays with her shirts actually, by the way. I know I
Yeah.
say it every time we watch it, but I love it.
Mead finds Black Stenius. Arsenal have gone for it and it's worked. Just overloading Aston Villa. Couldn't hold on. But again, Carla Ward's asking, what have we got to do for it to click this year? Twice now, conceding 2 goals in additional time from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Did it today against Arsenal. Did it against United 2 weeks ago. And a disappointing loss away at Liverpool in the week in between. After such a good season for Villa last year and the way they recruited this year, you really thought they were going to have some fun this year.
Yeah.
But so far, I know they've been difficult games, but the positions they've been in, Yeah, they've been in winning positions in 2 of the 3 games, and in the kind of not taken to the cleaners, but they saw none of it in the middle game.
And that's a foul from Arsenal. Villa free kick.
I mean, they've still got 3 minutes.
At the halfway line.
But it's a big ask.
Kate McCabe getting player of the match from BBC. We'll do ours at the end of the game.
There's a few shouts in there. I feel like they've gone for her because she's got the equaliser, and that's really boring. And they couldn't have given it to Bruce for scoring the winner because Bruce wasn't very
And
good.
Domslar at the halfway line. Why isn't she taking the free kick?
Yeah, I was going to say, she stood there anyway.
It's going to be Staniforth. Loading the box with everybody else there.
Can Villa find an equaliser? Deep
Ball
ball.
in, headed away. And now they're trying to break Arsenal. Blackstenius.
Just shoot. Then toss it out of the goal.
Lifting it towards Palova. Palova causing issues. It's knocked back now to Van Domselaar.
Come on.
Do you think Carla Ward went too conservative?
Yeah.
When Arsenal threw on attackers, she didn't respond. She kept up this really, sat back defensive system.
Now.
Player of the match is what you concerned that we're going to run out of space.
We're down to 1,000 megabytes.
Oh, I don't know what
It's
that
red. I don't like it. When it goes red, it's angry.
All right, guys. Apologies if the stream cuts before the final minute. All right for now. All right, Harry, you should play the match.
I'm going to give it to I've forgotten her name now. Chako. I think she was brilliant. She scored the goal for Villa. Brilliant defensively as well. Had a really good game. Probably the best player in a Villa shirt. And I bet they didn't get the result, but I feel like her performance was really, really good.
Yeah, I can't have that. Gonna be honest.
Who are you going to think? Caitlin.
McCabe is the obvious shout.
Yeah.
She's a bloody good footballer. I'll go Caitlin Ford.
Yeah.
She did alright today.
They should do well.
Certainly wasn't our fault that they struggled for a large part of it, and she has been really decent. So, yeah, I'll go Caitlin Ford. But yeah. Just a reminder, obviously, this week we have, as always, the normal content going out, and we're going to have the weekend preview again. For anyone that didn't watch the first episode, go back and watch that if you want. Or just wait out for the new one. Obviously, this week's weekend preview, Chelsea versus Arsenal. We've got an Arsenal fan in Connor and me as a Chelsea fan, so it should be a really interesting debate that. Also got the podcast as well, obviously on Spotify and for members only on YouTube, and the usual videos on Wednesday and the predictions on Friday. So loads of stuff coming your way over the next week. On Saturday we're live for Chelsea versus Arsenal. Just a run through everything as we reach the end of the game here. It feels like Arsenal will see this out now.
Better late than never.
Plays it across. Blackstenius to seal the deal. Falls to Mead, but it's hacked away. Hacked away there by, is that Rachel Daly? Getting stuck in doing the defensive work.
Yeah.
And Arsenal in no rush to take this
10
throw.
seconds. You'd think the referee just call it there. I don't think Villa are going to be too annoyed. The ref calls it a couple minutes early.
And Patton's swollen eye causing us some... Was it Patton's?
Yeah, it's Pat. I think it is Patton who's got a swollen eye.
Causing
No,
us some-
Staniforth.
It's a stunter.
Oh no, it's not. It's Patton. Come on, man.
I was going to say.
Big block there off the line.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Great defending.
And then great here from Daly just to get in front there for FME to international teammate.
Brilliant. Tip Rachel Daly.
That's Parker struggling.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, with the...
Any minute
Black
now,
eye.
you think the ball. Why are we playing on for?
Lacasse.
They're just holding it in the corner of Arsenal. That is out for a goal kick. And Villa are going to get it up the pitch. Will they have enough time? Not if they fanny around doing that.
Well, that was Russo kicking it away a bit.
Not if Russo
Getting away with it.
Yeah, into 103rd minute of this game. Villa hooked up the pitch. Oh, is it? Oh, hang on. Maybe.
Leon.
Maybe. Salmon. What a tackle from
That is
Woobenmoy.
fantastic defending from Woobenmoy.
Because if not, it's 2-2.
Yeah.
That is brilliant defending. She's had a really good game. She was up there for man of the match, but the problem is that Arsenal, she didn't really have to do too much defending. She kind of just passed the ball around.
Yeah.
And Zinsberger's going to send this long. Come on,
I was
Ref.
going to say.
How long do you got to play?
I said earlier, so when she didn't get the first or second half going quickly, that she's clearly got nowhere to be.
I mean, we're now down to the 3rd minute. I don't think she can count. That's nearly that's over 13
Tottenham
minutes.
Brighton underway, by the way. Or Brighton Tottenham, sorry. Brighton. Keen to build on the 4 points they've accrued 3 points they've accrued so far. And, well, Tottenham looking to
I would love
build
it
on the
if
same.
this ref would just blow a whistle. We're in the 104th minute now.
Yeah, a disappointing result for Villa on the day. You've got to feel they've got to work out how on earth to hold on to games. And there we go. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 1. It took a rescue job, but potentially Arsenal season's back on track. Eidevall with a smile plastered across his face as he embraces his fellow coaches. And now Carla Ward. Carla Ward, a very different expression with a lot more disdain in it. But that is everything for today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. We'll be back next weekend with Chelsea Arsenal. That is everything from us today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.